Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night here on Beyond Wednesdays. An excellent session tonight. Old school, a little bit old school, a little bit of all different flavors, and that's why I love that playlist. Make sure you guys go check it out. There is a link for that playlist on Spotify. It's dope, and I gotta add a noise suppressor to the mic. And we are back. How's it going, guys? How you doing?
Good. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. We had a Gemini meetup. No, that's not a weird. It's not a weird astrology convention.
Well,
we've been accused of being twins. Like, we got all that shit in common.
That's funny. I heard that surprisingly last night somebody said that there's a backing board, there's a what? I'm stoned, you guys. I apologize. A backing board.
Yeah, you put them behind the comics, dude.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they just go in there.
Yeah,
no,
I got them all over.
Clear ones too, thick ones and thin ones, and
yeah,
it's crazy.
Oh, this one I have my notes on.
There's not a lot of them out there, so for better words, and it's causing a price hike, or I don't know. So it made me wonder if it's going on with Gemini mailers, but a shortage. Thank you, still chilling. Jesus,
shortage.
Jesus Christ. I figured that's where he was going with that.
Yeah,
I like making jokes more than making sense. So
yes, yeah. So
a
shortage. Yes. No shortage in good cannabis at the McClay household, though. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah.
He did. I mean, I know I hadn't hooked up this guy. Obviously, he does. I don't know if you know the process anymore, but he obviously imports a shit ton of Gemini stuff. So going to pick it up obviously saves you money. Like, it got me in gas money, but what I pay for shipping, living where I live, is for freight cardboard is pretty extraordinary. So the deal for me, and I probably saved 40 cents a book over 40, per mailer and cardboard combo.
Yeah,
I probably saved about 40 cents on a half a tank of gas. For 1,000 of them. So yeah, that we couldn't see. It was literally in my garage, taller than my girlfriend. Like, I took him out and I did like that. Only some I'm going to start with the office, and only some I'm going to start at the office. And so I wanted to clear space, but I got to get them out of the car, right? And taking them, just backing the car into the garage and opening the hatch and packing them up. And I literally just stacked them up in there. They're not as tall as me, but they definitely have herbies. So
that's smart, bro. It's smart.
Yeah.
You never want to run out of. I'm getting ready to run out of both. I gotta get some mailers, and I like the mailer boxes. Do any of you guys use those mailer boxes?
Kinda. Are they Gemini?
Yeah, it's Gemini mailer boxes, and it fits like 35 books.
Yeah,
and
no, Drew sends me stuff in them sometimes.
They're awesome,
and they're perfect, dude.
Yeah, they're
awesome.
I
I really like those. Yeah, like, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'd want an hour. I've only had them where they were inside another box.
Yeah, they're badass, but like, bro.
If they were like inexpensive, so like a run of books or something, I would trust them probably without another layer of box.
Yeah,
Because it's a
yeah.
solid box, but it's still there. It's a tight fit, you know? So yeah, I like those boxes. And then
These right here, dude. No, that's a kit.
yeah, those things are awesome.
Yeah.
They fit just
yeah,
right.
these right here. It's a kit, but
Dude,
I just
should
get the
ask them for
boxes.
stickers. I need some stickers.
The boxes are dope, dude.
Huh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're expensive, I guess, right? I don't know. How much are they? Let me see how much
I
just
don't
the
know.
boxes are.
Hey, and also I don't know if you're coming for WonderCon and if you're driving, some there was space, dude. This guy, he said, because I told him I don't know. I knew I'd be in the area in WonderCon, which is, in 6 weeks or whatever. And he said if I need anything, then he'd go over there. So if you had an SUV or something and you wanted to get a lot, they're cheap. They're as cheap as you can possibly get them. So, and he'll drive over there. It's only like 30 miles from where WonderCon's like 30 miles from where we're at. So
they're like $2 a box. They're probably less than $2 a box if you can buy them single. I don't know why they're not showing you can't buy them single. I usually buy them single.
Is it on Gemini?
Yeah, Gemini.
I don't know.
Storage supplies, maybe shipping supplies, comic book shipping, box mailers. Here we go. There you go. Oh, they only sell them in kits. That's weird. They must have changed that. Well, if
I feel
you
like
got
I was looking at them the
Gemini,
other day, and that wasn't the case. But
yeah,
you know what? If you measure, man, I don't know. You might be close to a U line or something.
Yeah.
You're
Shout
in a
out to
pretty
our
big
boy
area.
Billy.
All you got to get is the same size box.
Yeah.
They just know comics pretty well.
That's a great point. I probably need to go look at Uline. As a matter of fact, how about this one? If there's anybody out there that knows what the Gemini mailers are and that there's a good one to that's cheaper, let us know. We want to know. That's good information.
I've used the having a BCW wholesale account. In the past, I've used BCW ones because it saved me not much money, but it was enough that it counted. And I probably bought a few because even though I got the wholesale dollar on it, they had to ship them from further.
Yeah.
So that was a while ago, but I find the BCWs comparable. It's the same damn thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
But and then Drew actually had mentioned that his guy said to him, depending on the, and this was over a month ago, and but depending on the possibility, I believe he said about the tariffs from China. So that's probably where he gets these.
Yeah.
And they are Gemini though. So wherever they manufacture. So he said something with the tariffs.
Yeah, maybe
they
not.
might go up. I don't know. Maybe I have no idea. Maybe they're bootlegged.
Yeah. Sticky Goose told me I don't need bags and boards. Supposedly, the comic capsule people have figured that out, and they're working on a fix to their main product line. But you're probably going to want to, at some point, take a look if you have any of those comic capsules and change them out.
What
Maybe
happened
reach
with?
out
I know he was pissed and they marked up his walls or some shit.
Yeah,
and then
they used some type of
I only know that from watching your show. I did not watch him rant about this.
Yeah, they use some chemical. What up, Hood? They use some chemical to like, in their process, and it caused this film to develop. And obviously it would develop on the black backside and inside. And that film on the inside of that black piece, it would cause,
it came up on
particles.
the books.
Yeah.
And so people put their books in their raw dog?
Yes. That was the crazy thing, bro.
Oh my God. What's wrong with people, dude?
I was like, this is so barbaric, bro. What is going on? No. Speaking of barbaric, cons used to be barbaric. You had to deal with a lot of craziness. And this week, it sounds like that craziness wasn't there, and the con was as good as ever. Sounds like it was a really chill con. A lot of people did well, and we have another host tonight that spent the week in there. Clutch, you spent the week in there. How was it, brother? As he's eating.
It was good.
I
Finish
didn't
your
even
muffin.
see him, bro.
Just a lifesaver, man.
Yeah.
No, it was dude. The show was pretty great. I mean,
That
it
would have
is.
sucked if you would have like
I
inhaled
popped
that.
in from a couple times during your stream last night, listened to the guys talk, and yeah, like the number of variants of the show is bananas. Like that was otherworldly. I mean, every freaking booth had 10 variants, and it was overwhelming, and people were dealers are walking around like, hey man, you want to trade 20 of my variants for 20 of your variants, and left to right in there. It was pretty silly.
Was there a lot of trading going on?
Yeah, we had a lot of people come by our booth, try to trade and stuff, but Drew and I were just like, nah, we're good. Our print run on our book was really low anyway, so we didn't want to really kind of like have too much stuff out there. So
Which book?
we did Something is Killing the Children #1 archive edition with Federico Mele, who is this amazing artist he's at Scott's Collectibles. They're great dudes. So yeah, those guys, they actually came over and bought a bunch from us because they were doing so well selling them. They just kept coming back and picking them up from us. So that was really cool. Yeah, but it was good, man. The artist alley was stacked up, which is crazy. Comic sketch art, Scott's Collectibles. I think Essential Sequential was there. Tons of other indie guys. It was pretty great. The celebrity area, I didn't get a chance to go over there, but I mean that was packed.
Yes. Yeah, I heard that was packed. Check this out. This is kind of cool. So I jumped on with Matt and John on their Cover Price Monday show to shoot the shit about Megacon variants. And this blew me away. You can go and you can look at their Megacon list and you can search it by raw selling price and look what is the #1 book. Yeah, there you go. That is the #1 book. Yeah.
Little Gilded.
Yeah. And here's the thing. They're all the #1 books, they're all limited to, other than the Spawn book, they're all limited to under 1,000, which is nice. Spawn book is 1,500.
Yeah.
A lot of them under 100. So a lot of variants though, man. A ton.
Dude, it's crazy. Also the number of Fame tidal wave stuff was insane, and those are all those weird covers. It just was overwhelming. I did pick up a bunch of stuff from Eastside Comics, picked up a bunch of stuff from Big Time Collectibles. Shout out to my dude Nelson. What's up? Yeah, it was great. Carnivore Comics, we hung out and talked to Sean over there for a while, and Unknown, and it was good, man. We really had a good time. So
it's good to see everybody doing well. That's like we need that positive energy, moving forward, man. Like I'm tired of hearing like comics are like, like everything is going to go digital, and it's just like, dude, fuck off, man.
There was a ripple in comics. No one's going to grade him ever again.
Yeah, let's get back.
Okay.
Let's get back to having fucking fun, man. Like I love bagging and boarding my books. I love pressing books. I love reading books. Like, let's just get back to fucking collecting and enjoying what we love. Just like I did, just
right there.
A good year of people like having a good time at cons and shit like that.
Yeah,
No
and
bullshit.
to go along with that, and I think you were saying it anyway, but with there's got to be zig with your zag and zag with your zig. People trying to find a lane and find different ways to buy things. And, it's difficult out there for the comic stores, as we can see. But at the same time, people being able to put together somewhat unique style books. And it's really, it's art dealing, and when there's a good story, it helps it along and lets you reprint the good story to put even better art on the cover once again. So yeah,
that's what we're missing. We're missing that that 1-2 punch, that artist, that writer, that just like makes that book a rock star, dude. Like that's what we're missing. Like I thought we were when the Doom book came out, and you had the great writing and the art. Like I thought, okay, man, we're fucking back. But like certainly there's more of that. Like we can't just be one of those a year, bro. A one shot. Like
Did you
get
read
that,
the
like,
new Doom book today?
Six. No, I didn't get a chance. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna spoil it for you tonight, man.
Oh, come on.
I'm not gonna totally spoil it though. I'm not gonna totally spoil it. Don't worry. I'll leave meat on the
I just
bone.
asked you not to spoil Captain America.
Hey.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see it on the first day, dude. Give
Dude,
me a
they
day.
say, bro, if Grace Randolph says the movie is good, it's fucking good. She's a fucking dickhead, dude.
All
Like she crushes movies, dude, and she loved this movie.
We'll see.
And so if you go back and look at her reviews of Marvel, like she gave the good Marvel movies good reviews. So she says this is like Tom Clancy esque.
It doesn't even take that much for me to like something. So to
Yeah,
be
that's
honest,
true.
Like, I mean,
But-
that's not completely true. But what I'm saying is, if there's characters that I like, and I'm gonna go see him go boom on a fucking giant screen in a comfortable ass seat, you know, maybe some
She said,
some,
"Well, Falcon
some
and
red
Cap,
vines, some popcorn."
that's real good. The vibe with Falcon and Cap, man. That synergy they have, man. I mean, like, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't expect it to be the best. I don't expect anything to live up to what finished in Endgame anymore.
Oh no!
And rarely we get some.
You got to build up to that. You got to build up.
I'm kind of excited for Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Ooh,
I
wait, bro.
really want another Hawkeye. Fantastic Four. I mean, fool me once, fool me twice, but I'll tell you what.
I mean, I'm like,
that
let's see what
commercial's
happens.
Freaking
man.
awesome, dude! That commercial looks amazing.
Trailer
So
looks great.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Like, but you know, and unfortunately, we lost after the peak of Marvel, we also kind of peaked as a country, kind of going out and going to the movies together. You know, unfortunately, everybody has, dude. I mean, I've got a pretty nice television surround sound setup.
Oh
I
yeah,
sit very comfortably and watch.
That's why Daredevil's gonna be awesome, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Daredevil's gonna
Yeah.
rip it, dude. But hey, I'm going. Hey, I've got 7 o'clock. I got 7 o'clock tickets tomorrow. So
yeah.
and plus, like, who else? Also, so Hood, you still going on Valentine's Day? I didn't attempt to pull that one.
No, I got it for tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
going
I
to-
got
I'm
it for
still doing my
tomorrow.
eBay sale on Valentine's Day, but I'm skipping
man.
the movie.
Wow.
I didn't have the balls to do that shit because my wife, she'd be like, "Hey, guess who's coming over? You know, I got my mom coming over. She's making food you probably won't like." You know? Because she's done that before, bro. Bro, she
yeah.
makes the worst enchiladas, bro. It's like she looked it up online how to make shitty enchiladas, and that bitch fucking nailed it, dude. Like,
Dude, you just
bro, I'm just
dude.
like, she goes, "What do you think?" I go, "This is the
God.
worst food I've ever." My dog wouldn't even eat it, dude. My dog was like, my dog thought I was trying to kill him.
I
You
know
know?
your mom is one of the like 4 thumbs down every week now, bro. I know she is. It's all because of you, Hood. She used
Dude,
to be a
she
thumbs
saw the
up.
clip, dude. She's pissed off,
He's
dude.
salty,
And I
huh?
go, "What's fucking true? It's true." Like,
Oh my god.
she's got
Dude,
a
all
big
you gotta
sack of
do-
balls, dude.
to get your seats with your wife for A1 and A2 and tell your mother-in-law you got her G12.
Dude,
Be like,
she's
your
so
seat's up
fucking
there.
lazy, dude.
Your seat's up there.
Dude,
Well,
she fucking has this fucking fake handicap fucking thing. This is how much of a piece of shit she is, dude. Like, she has the fake handicap thing, dude, and she'll
You're killing
fucking
my
park,
hernia.
bro, and then she'll do a fucking like limp, like she's fucking.
They go,
Oh man, I'm like, come on, dude. You know, it just makes you want to push her down a flight of stairs, dude.
I actually like that
Ah,
she fakes the
bro.
limp.
oh my god.
I hope you
That's
guys are
amazing.
live and you love this. This is what you get here at Beyond Wednesdays. Gotta love Red Hood. I'm gonna get Hood
I'm sorry.
to I'm gonna get Hood to do me some sound clips. Like I'm gonna get him backstage in a StreamYard one night, and I'm just gonna have him go, "Mama," and just give me really good sound clips, and I'm gonna turn them into sound clips. You watch, so we don't have to have Hood here.
That's what it should do, dude. Is record an argument, dude, because like that way you guys can truly appreciate like
Amazing.
how like crazy this bitch is, dude.
Hey,
you know
I
what
wanna-
I mean?
I
Like,
wanna
she'll
hear-
come to my dude. Look, okay, she'll come to the house, open the fridge, and then start bitching if there's nothing for her that she likes in the fridge. Bro, that's just
You gotta
bro,
have
that's
like
the type of
you
shit.
gotta have the goodies.
She'll
to the
fucking leave
mother-in-law,
ice
bro.
cream out and let it fucking melt, dude.
Oh,
Like
no.
I go, like, babe, why you let this fucking clown over here? That's my mom, man. You know, it's
Clown,
like,
it's her mom.
Yeah.
Dude, I
So
mean,
crazy.
I just need the GIF clip, the look he made when he just impersonated his dog, not liking
Yeah.
food.
right,
Yeah.
That's all I need. Yeah, that's it right there. See, he knows what he did.
Well, I want to hear the story. I want to hear the story of the rarest book at the con, the hardest book to get at the con. I got to hear the story about this, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
The Drew You Pooh.
Drew You Pooh, man.
That's so cool, man.
This is awesome, dude.
Yeah. It was one of those little silly things. Like, Drew's been doing so many shows with Marat over, the past like 2 years, and just having just monster sales on these things. And and it's funny because the Pooh books are just such a there's a bajillion of them.
Yep.
They have their own ecosystem and universe, and people are grabbing them. And I thought it was like, just I joked with Drew about this a bunch of times. I'm like, dude, you should do a Drew You Pooh cover. And Marat was talking about, because it's the 10th anniversary of Pooh and all that stuff. And I was like, it'd be fun to do it for a show, like just do one of Drew and not tell him and just give it to him so he can sell it. And it's exactly what we did, man. I hit up Marat. I was like, dude, what would you want to do with this? He's like, absolutely. I think Marat would do pretty much anything you ever pitch to him. But he was like, yeah, let's do it. And so he took it. Just sent him as the Pooh with the shirt on and the cap, and then took the background is actually Drew's backyard. So that's his
Yeah,
like
dude,
gazebo
that's literally his
pool.
gazebo and trees and pool.
Oh my god, and it's so funny. So we were in the middle of our stream. I think we were an hour or so in, and I was like, "Hey man, would you guys sell this book for me?" And I just like put it out there on the table, and Drew's like, "What?" And he kind of knew, because I told him I had a book for the stream that I wanted to sell, but I couldn't tell him what it was. And he was like, "Oh man, don't do that." He's like, "It better not be a one with me on the cover." And I was like, you never know. So there's we did an edition of 25. I think I sent you guys copies. So I think everyone should have got their copies, hopefully.
Yep.
There's a version of 25 for the trade dress, a version of 10, edition of 10 for the Virgin. And then there's editions of 5 of the Magma, the Lava, the Pixel, and maybe one other foil. Might be 4 foils. And then there's a metal.
That's
of
awesome.
5. And then there's a 1 of 1 gold medal. And that's Drew's there. So
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, what a
he
nice
auctioned
thing.
them off
That's
that night too, which is cool.
that's such a cool thing to do, man.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
pretty
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
That was the one of the best stories of the con.
Oh yeah.
Totally, man.
Yeah, it's
Totally.
friendship, man. You know,
Yeah.
It was cool too, like to have a lot of guys from, who a lot of folks who watched the show would come up to the booth and be like, "Hey man, do you guys got? Can I see the Drew?" And so it was fun, man. People were stoked. So that was great.
Yeah, you had a nice little photo dump. How was all the eBay live stuff? I see you there hanging out with James
Dude,
Tynan.
eBay lives are pretty awesome, man. Yeah, we did. James Tynan and I did an hour show on Thursday. It was super fun. We talked a lot about different books and stuff he's working on. Like they've got Tiny Youngin's got so much awesome stuff in the works. I'm so pumped for what they're doing. Then on Saturday, I did a show with it was basically with Fan Expo. They sponsored a show. There's Ronnie. What's up, Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie, our boy Ronnie Saunders. You probably in the chat. What up, Ronnie?
The Fan Expo show had we had like 6 artists come through, and we did like 20 minutes with each. And so they signed a bunch of books. We sold them to buy it now. They auctioned off some stuff. It was pretty sweet, man. It was a good time. John Boy Myers was on there. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Sajjad Shah, Freddie Williams was on there. Martin Simmons was there. Shoot, I forgot who else.
Shout out to Rabbit Comics. They had what I think is the book of the show that I don't think anybody's talking about.
Which one's that one? That's
Suspiria.
Oh yeah.
Like, holy cow, what a great book.
Yeah, they had a couple. They had like a metal 3 versions total. Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to Roop.
Chris Roop. Chris was a guru at the show, man. It was awesome.
That's awesome. That's really cool, man. Lots of memories were made. A lot of money was made. Everybody did well from what I've talked to. So I'm assuming you did well, Clutch and Drew and everybody else.
Decent.
Yeah.
I did come up on this guy.
Ooh.
Oh man. Beautiful.
So Ryan Otley.
Wow.
On one of the foil blanks for my number 110 print.
Shit, dude.
So,
bro, Ryan Otley, like he should be like on some of the best books, dude. Like he's such a game changer, His art is fucking fantastic, dude.
Yeah, he was saying we were talking about the Battle Beast stuff, and he's like it's some of the coolest stuff we've ever done. He's like he's so excited for it.
Yeah, there was I've seen quite a bit of Battle Beast talk lately, which is interesting.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Ryan, speaking of Ryan Otley, and I think I sent it to BigLegg a while back. He did a sketch cover, a commission with Iron Man with the gauntlet. Bro, like if that was like a variant or something, man, Jesus Christ, it's fucking fire, dude. I gotta find it and I'll post it on IG. But like, right, that dude, man, he's amazing.
A lot of artists were there, a lot of creators were there, a lot of actors were there. Fan Expo is kind of known for putting on a show like that, and they definitely put on a show. And then 490 plus variants so far.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think that there was a large. It was a much larger percentage than normal of really good variants this time around. Like you didn't feel there wasn't something about them that felt off. Like there's 2,000 of them, there's 3,000 of them. A lot of them were limited. Even some of the things that I didn't really think are my taste normal. I was like, oh, that's cool. Tidal Wave did this, or some group, I think it was Tidal Wave, did this Pokemon book. It might not have been Tidal Wave, it might have been somebody else, but they did this Pokemon book for the creator of Pokemon, and it was the Pokemons in different Amazing Spider-Man 300, variants, and they were really low print, and they looked fucking great. They looked excellent.
That's cool. That's cool.
The Suspiria book, your guys's Something is Killing the Children is less than 250, and I don't think a lot of people are talking about that book, which they should. Of course, we've already talked about the Drew You Pooh, but everybody's talking about like the Del Autos, which are gorgeous, the Del Auto Joker and the Del Auto Spider-Man and stuff. But they made quite a bit of those, and there was a lot of low print run super collectible books at the con that were really good too. But Mark Spears, there was some Mark Spears books. There was speaking of John Boy Meyer, there's a really good John Boy Meyer limited book.
Yeah, John Boy's dope. He was so good to hang out with. His
Spawn run is some of my favorite Spawn stuff. When he was doing Spawn in like I think it was like was it the early 200s maybe? He did like a Spawn run that was excellent, and just fantastic. I was looking at it the other day. Anyways, Carla Cohen and Perillo were, I mean, the amount of pictures of Scott's Collectibles booth and all the people that they had was great. A lot of artists and stuff and creators that were you could go say hello to them, and it wasn't crazy, it wasn't nuts.
So that's what you're getting at. The traffic was it was a more comfortable level
from what I
than
hear.
getting on a train in India, like Comic-Con.
Is that true?
I will say
Clutch?
the traffic outside the convention center was insanity.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible. Like
Well,
it's so packed over there, and you're just like, what? Because there is literally, I mean, I forgot the number, but they said the number was definitely over 100,000 in attendance for the weekend or whatever. I'm not sure how that breakdown really works, but like getting out of there, like you'd have to, and they also had they had where the Ubers and stuff were going, they put them in a different spot, so it wasn't easy to get to. I ended up having a lot of people would walk across the street to the Walgreens and stand in front of the Walgreens or the Denny's and get the Uber to go to their hotels and stuff. And even one night I got an Uber. I think this must have been Thursday night, the first night of the show. Yeah, it's like the show ends at 9 on the preview night, and it's like your Uber will be here in 27 minutes. And I looked at my phone and I was like, it'll take me 22 minutes to walk to the hotel. I just hoofed it the 3/4 of a mile and got there.
Yeah, and then I'm kind of surprised. I thought Disney'd have it down. You know what I mean?
It's far away. It's not close to the parks and stuff.
But I mean, still, I mean, the Disneyland has to coordinate with the city for things like traffic and shit. That shit's massive, dude. That's the only place I've been out there, really.
I mean, convention center is actually closer to SeaWorld.
I don't know the geography that well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just at a big city like that, I figure, and it's not like it's their first time doing it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. What is it like a vacation area, or is there an area that it's more like, what con is it like? I assume it's not like Gaslamp because nothing is, or is it more like Anaheim?
Well, I mean, probably close to Anaheim, sure. Like WonderCon,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
there's
nothing
tons
super
of stuff
close.
you can walk to.
There is some
in
stuff where I think
Anaheim.
it's pretty
I
packed
mean, you
up.
got
Yeah.
city walks, or not city walk, whatever it's called, you know,
Yeah.
over in Anaheim, but it's not, you know, there's not that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there in WonderCon, isn't there a bar attached to the hotel?
There's
WonderCon
so
does, yeah.
the entrance to the main entrance to WonderCon is in between Marriott and, was it Hyatt or Hilton?
Yeah, there's a Marriott and
Was it Hyatt or Hilton? One
I
of
think
them.
it's Hilton.
Okay,
and
so it's
Hilton,
between so they both have bars in their lobbies, and they're both decent sized, and so one or the other gets crammed full of all the artists and con goers and such, like at all times. And then there's stuff around there. There's plenty of there's like really nice stuff. I mean, it's downtown Disneyland.
Mhm.
So there's House of Blues, or there's of course I know where a couple dives are, a couple I know where some stuff's at. So there's but there's fun stuff, but it's basically you're staying by Disneyland. So it's a little different. It's definitely not the Gaslamp or
Yeah.
Manhattan. But it's cool. It's easier in and out, but it's not small. It's not small. Sean, I was kind of asking you yesterday though, but you're thinking more the comparison in size to Orlando. Is that more WonderCon size, or because I mean it can't be like it's bigger.
It's bigger. Oh yeah.
Okay. Is it more like New York then, or Chicago? Chicago's kind of WonderCon size. I
kind of feel like the convention floor is more like C2E2 Chicago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that seemed like I feel like the walkways are bigger there.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego's are criminally small.
So small.
Yeah, they don't feel big.
Yeah, I heard it was a pretty good con experience for everybody. So for the most
Yeah,
part,
yeah. Jealous. And plus, it was a 4-day show.
yeah.
Lord,
Um,
are there any? Chicago's not 4 days, is it? Or is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
It is. Okay.
Hey, check it out. I found it. I
I
found
just
it.
booked it. 13, 11, 12, and 13. So 3 days.
Okay.
Check this cover out, Brian.
see it. Did you send it?
You got it?
You
Yeah,
sent
you
it
got
to
it
me?
in the chat.
I thought you were gonna hold it up. Hold on one second, brother. Alright.
Oh, Clutch, I got something for you coming, dude.
I love it.
You're gonna be
Thank you. Oh, look at that.
right. Is that not badass, dude?
That's awesome.
Ooh, yeah, that is nice.
Gorgeous.
Took me a second. I was like, I haven't seen that.
I sent it to you a long time ago, man.
The picture?
Yeah, it might have been on his IG, man, but like, bro,
That's
like,
killer.
if I ever have the chance for him to do a commission, I would have him do something like that.
Yeah.
It's such a epic moment. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
when everything was right in the world.
He did his first sketchbook in a long time in San Diego. I got a couple. They're expensive, but one was a gift to my buddy's kid, and then one is mine. He got the sign one, and he was charging like a lot of money to sign them, like on point. He's like,
Oh,
"You don't want both of them signed?" And I'm like, dude, it was already for the sign one with that's limited to 100 was already like $100. I'm like, I'm good, dude. Just one signed and one not. Okay.
Did you see the Tim Barron boards?
And you couldn't grade them.
Leg? Did you see the new
Did I see?
this Tim
What the
Tim
fuck?
Barron post?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, check this
A
out.
little bit, I said.
Yeah, this is dope.
Loving that.
Wow.
Excited for his Grommet 7 when it is comes out.
Yeah.
Dude, skateboards are that easy to print. I mean, I'm sure that machine is like $50,000, but
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Right?
there's nothing more to it. Yeah.
Just pressing.
Oh, yeah, that's just pressing them.
Yeah.
That's why I do your comics, by the way. Everybody.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
Hey, man,
this
let's
is next
see.
level pressing right here.
I just hope I don't trip when I try to catch it on the other side.
What that spiral look
What?
like?
Oh,
Oh man. Look at that golden age punch 12 right there.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good, man.
So I thought
We've
that was
already,
pretty
I think we've
interesting.
kept, ooh, those Baron boards. Oh, dude.
Dude, that's badass, dude.
I'm gonna have to put more hangers on my wall.
Mm-hmm. I figured you'd like that.
God, that's
That was
good.
pretty
Yeah.
dope. All right. I want to get
Cool.
into new releases because there was some covers this week that were, I mean, just fantastic covers this week. A lot of books came out. Absolute Batman 5 came out. I haven't read it yet. Clutch said it's good.
Yep.
So we'll go over the covers for it. But I did read the Doom one. We'll go over the Doom book. The Doom book was decent. It was okay. I didn't read it. I haven't been reading Venom lately, so but that Kubert cover's not terrible. All right, this freaking Lozano cover is Alexander Lozano? Okay, Alexander Lozano. His art is
So cool.
oh my gosh. His covers
that's
are
good.
so good, dude. Look at these. There's a foil of this. There's a virgin. The trade dress, even with the trade dress, I think the trade dress looks better. But that's gorgeous right there.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
He just
Yeah,
keeps getting
it's
better
good.
and better. This
I'm
is
also a
a
sucker for cats like that, so it makes sense.
yeah. I think I just yeah, I think it's really really good. Where did that go? There we go. So, Look at that with the trade dress. Damn. So that's the first of many. There are so many just great covers this week that really caught my eye. Nothing really crazy here. I like that Bjorn Barron's torch, Deadpool torch cover.
That's
I think
cool.
that's pretty cool. Okay, John Tyler, web store exclusive Deadpool negative. Go ahead and pull this up. I don't know what people think. It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So there's that one, and then there's this one,
that
which
is a good cover, Brian.
I don't know what this is. Is this like an image that he's not showing the total image yet? So this is a web store exclusive Wolverine negative space Virgin. So maybe he doesn't want to show the image yet. Maybe it's not done yet. Who knows? That could be the final image. I don't know. That'd be weird though. And I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe I
That's
just
over
don't.
my head. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's Minerding or not, but he does those Marvel Studios.
Which one is
This one?
is that Minor D? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
so. Yeah. It looks like it. I think I can see his.
Yeah, he does all the conceptual art, so those were his probably part of his storyboards and art
Oh, that's cool.
from yeah.
The final Rob Liefeld book is out. Have you guys been following this?
To a
This
degree.
saga?
A little bit, yeah.
I honestly, I mean, and I'm not saying this. I actually thought it was I thought it was like an old story, but it's not.
No, it's
Oh,
Like I thought he already said like after the summer or like when the movie came out, he was done with them.
Yeah, he's
So,
been saying that for a while, man.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like I'm not completely sure what the difference is.
Yeah, this was his final. This series was his final series, and this is the final issue of the final series, and he shows up in it. And it's actually pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys saw it. Did you guys see it?
Mm-mm.
Check this out. Hold on.
Oh yeah. So
This is very interesting. I'm pretty sure Bleeding Cool. Let me see here. Let me search.
You know, if I'm Rob Liefeld, dude, like why are you throwing a fit? You know this is their MO and how they treat people and shit. You know what I mean? Like just fake it and just make your money, dude.
So
Like I'm taking my ball, I'm going home.
So you remember how he created the Major X squad? And there's like
Yeah.
the Lieutenant X, Commander X, Captain X, General X, Sergeant X, you know, they're all
Yeah.
different. So in this thing, they're like in this spot and they need help, yada, yada. And this guy shows up out of nowhere and just totally kicks ass and helps him. And he's one of the General X's or Commander X's, you know? And Deadpool goes, "Well done, Commander. The tide is turning." And he goes, "Your unit has cleared the way, showed us a path." And then Commander X goes, "Always a pleasure fighting alongside you, Wade." And then Deadpool's like, "Have we met?"
so good.
And it says,
Oh
many
my
times.
God.
Many times. Many times. Name's Rob. We've had a
That
few.
is too cool, bro. Motherfucker, man.
Look at this. He goes, "Pretty sure we've never met." And then Rob goes, "We have." And then Deadpool goes, "I think I'd remember." And Rob goes, "It's been 30 years.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's so fun.
Ah, look at
Love
that,
it.
man. So the only problem
Nah,
is, man,
I gotta get it.
like the way he usually draws eyes, the eyes looks off when he draws himself.
Yeah, he needed to make himself look older.
Yeah. But it's still cool to draw
He
yourself.
looks good
Oh,
for his
yeah.
age, but
Yeah,
Well,
that's
look,
To
he's like,
be
all
the-
right, I'll do a little shading.
Yeah.
I'll chisel my chin out a little.
Yeah. Is this the Grant Morrison moment?
Lips look dry.
Who is that? Yeah, Grant Morrison put himself in Animal Man. Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah, I love Rob. I found a severe discount on some of those X titles.
Those Commander Major X titles.
Oh, nice.
That with his cover is, and I was all, I can't resell these, dude.
Yeah.
Like, even because normally, I'll be honest, like almost anything like I find that are like Todd McFarlane that I find, I mean, I can do some live sales with that and stuff. Everybody's gonna collect and stuff like that. And normally, Peach Momoko, might as well do the Carnage too, right?
Bro, look how good it looks though.
It's good. It's gotta be wraparound too, I assume, right?
Yeah, I want to see the full image. There it is.
Yeah,
Look
there
how
you go.
good that looks.
When I'm sure when all of us were a kid, he was just the Red Venom, right?
Why did they do that? That was weird.
Like, hey, dude, they made a Red Venom.
Yeah.
Like literally, that was it.
You're 100% right. Yeah, that's dope. It's not as good as the
It's
Venom
not that
one.
far. It's not that far off either of a description.
Yeah, graham crackers. Oh no, it's not a graham crackers variant, is it? Might be. I don't know.
It says there, but that might just be who was
It's
selling
just a wraparound. Yeah,
link. Yeah,
that Bagley's good too.
yeah. Nah, Bagley's always going to do the best Carnage, man.
Yeah, that Todd Knox not bad either.
That's really good too, actually.
Yeah,
Knock doesn't get tons of love, but I gotta say, man, and he just nobody does, but hit it 100% clip or anything like that. But Knock has a lot of underrated covers, in my opinion.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I'm not gonna be able to name them off the top of your head, but I'll be like, damn, that's good. And that's Todd Knock a lot of times when I'm checking the cover, or I'm checking for the artist.
yeah. Alex Ross Thor cover. He's been killing it on Thor, Immortal Thor stuff. And let's see here. There's a Panosian variant. They're doing these like, what if these characters were torches variants? It's okay. It's not terrible. These Brooks, I just don't like the animation style. They're doing a 4th print of It's Jeff, of course, which will be something to keep an eye on. There's the J. Scott Campbell Magic #2, which is god awful in my opinion.
What?
Look at those pants, bro. What's up with those?
I'm on mute. I can't even be angered.
So
What?
look at the background on the Campbell book. Do you?
The background's good. The background is good. I'll give you that. I agree.
Hey man,
on
that guy, honestly, he probably doesn't get a lot of criticism, and I don't think most of what he does deserves it in the first place. But like one of them was, hey man, like just a character. There's just so many like lazy backgrounds or like non-existent backgrounds compared to Gen 13 or the Spidey do-over run that he did.
This feels like a Gen 13 cover.
It does.
Those pants feel like a something like Christina Aguilera would wear in like a music video in like 2002 or something like that.
Well,
right?
somebody had to have modeled that and been amused for him with
sure.
those pants. Like, hey man, it's like, you gonna talk shit to a pretty girl because her pants are torn? Like,
No.
hey, your pants are torn.
It's just a weird cover for J. Scott Campbell.
Hey, bro, maybe he's smoking some shit, dude. Like,
tight flared bell bottoms are in style as of Super Bowl halftime. So,
oh yeah, they not like us.
or for country
always
girls for the last
cyclical,
like
bro.
4 years.
Always cyclical. It always comes back.
Yeah, it used to be on 20 years. Now it's closer to 30. But yeah,
Yeah, that is a great background. I'll give you that.
I get like the Vans emails. All right, I'll check them out.
Of course, you've got the
just trying to
Lobos.
keep up with stuff, dude. I'm like, wait,
The
the
Lobos
Vans
is
models,
too.
they could have just like printed out pictures of my high school.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, like this, we're just getting started, and there's been like what 5 great covers. Now you get into the Pooch
I like
covers,
that.
which are good. Them playing poker with
Oh, I didn't see that
Spider-Man.
one, man.
Yeah, the Inhumans dog's totally cheating over there.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, that is too cool, dude. Didn't Donny Cates kill him off though? What's his name? The dog?
In his Inhumans
Like he killed
run?
two dogs. He killed
Yeah.
two dogs.
In his Inhumans run?
Yeah, there he is in the background. That's Bats. Bats the dog. The one glowing.
Yeah.
That's Bats, and the other one is from the Inhumans. He killed both of them.
Those are cool. That's a cool cover.
With the death of the Inhumans, and then Bats the ghost dog or whatever.
I actually just found those runs in the collection that I consigned. There's like it's every Donny Cates. He must have every Donny Cates run that Donny Cates ever did. It's all there. The Thor. It's crazy. Donny Cates was at Megacon.
Oh, he was? How's he doing?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything bad yet.
We didn't cross paths.
Yeah. He looked good.
He was there. I meant to go say hi to him, but just got away from us, you know.
Yeah. He looked good from what I saw.
If you accomplish like 35% of what you set out to do at a con, you're hitting on a pretty high clip.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's like major league batting averages are pretty in tune with how good or bad your accomplishments are.
Yeah.
I hit about 192 at cons, so
this one's good too. I love how they're looking down and holding the toy. That's a great cover, man. Marvel Mutts.
Yeah,
number
dude,
1.
that's great. I gotta pick that up, man.
Yep.
I wonder if like there's more variants. Like there's a better variant out there, man.
I don't know what it is this week, but
you got the fucking pizza dog. You got Bats. Like that's cool, man.
Look at this Moon Knight cover.
That's pretty sick.
This is amazing.
Who fucking did that?
This is by David Paratori. I've never heard David Paratori.
Oh, David
Paratore.
I try a Moon Knight.
It's to the conchu.
I poof on you.
Awesome.
Are his boots waterproof though?
Yeah.
Kind of stressing me out.
Magic, bro. Magic.
I don't know if his cape is. That's actually worse.
Yeah. There's a Phil Noto Torch one, but it just doesn't come off that great. It's good, but
Dude, that doesn't feel like a Phil Noto book.
It doesn't all. How much has Noto been doing lately?
Yeah.
Or am I just not noticing it?
Yeah.
I love Noto.
Yeah.
Like
Noto covers are usually pretty easy to pick out in a good way.
All right.
Noto's last good one was a variant. God, I can't remember.
This new Champions book, I think, is going to do good. So in the future, I have a feeling about this. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it could be a decent spec play if you can get them cheap enough. And a lot of these variants are pretty cool. This is issue number 2, and these characters look good. And here's another thing. It feels like akin to Marvel Rivals to me for some reason. You know?
It's got that kind of vibe where maybe these characters end up in the game or something.
Look at all these first appearances. First appearance of Maginatrix and Deadpool Boy. First full appearance of Monty, Gold Tiger, and Kid Juggernaut, all in this issue.
Deadpool Boy?
Yeah, and this is issue 2, so they usually, kind of mark them. I mean, the print run's usually lower in issue 2s, right? For most part. This is a great cover. That's a Black History Month cover. Aletha Martinez. There's even more. Hold on, look at this. This Derek Chu cover. There's a 1 in 100 for it, but it looks great. Derek Chu is just on fire too lately.
Yeah, he had a real good year last year. He put out a lot of good covers.
Yeah. That's beautiful. That character looks great. That Ghost Rider, roller skate character.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's a perfect video game character. When she shows up in Marvel Rivals, that character is going to go nuts. Here's the 1 in 25. I believe that a lot of people, I think it's love or hate, but, it's not terrible. Lots of new characters. And some of them are really good. Go grab that number 1. Go grab those first appearances of all these characters in that number 1. There's a couple first appearances in this one.
What was that cover, Brian? Can you
This
go
one?
back up? Yeah, that is that the cover A?
No, this is cover A for number 1.
Oh, I take that back. That looks like
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not very good. But all their first appearances are really good. Remember they did those new champions covers like in 2023, I think. Is it 2023 or 2024? Anyways, that issue number 2 is something to keep your eye on. All right. Doom. Okay. So we're going to talk about one world under Doom. It was good. It was really good. And if you guys remember, quick flashback of what is going on in the world of Marvel. We had the Blood Hunt thing go down, and you remember, and to stop the Blood Hunt stuff, all the vampires, Doom had Doctor Strange had to give up the title of what is it? What's the magic title?
Sorcerer Supreme.
Thank you, brother. Cannabis. Sorcerer Supreme. I'm looking right at it. And this is the start of it, okay? Lots of people. But check this out. This was kind of interesting. Squirrel Girl, Nancy Whitehead, Brain Drain, some characters that you don't usually see, you know?
Right.
So these are some new characters to keep an eye on. And basically what's going on is Doom has come out and basically said he is the good guy. He's going to keep everything the same as the way it is. Everybody can rule the way they want, but no more wars. No more wars at all between countries, states, nothing. You can't have any more wars. And he's going to keep an eye on everything. And he made a few changes. And some of the changes are he basically put his logo on all the flags and all the, state capitals, all the countries and stuff. And the Avengers are thinking that he's mind controlling all these world leaders with powers because he says all the leaders have agreed with him, and and it starts off pretty cool. Him kind of, just talking about it, Doom will save you. It's very interesting. At first, when I first started reading it, I'm like, oh man, is this going to be political? Like, am I reading something that's political? And
you're going to get that. You're going to read like 4 pages and draw some parallels to. I don't know if you guys noticed we have a new president.
Yeah.
So.
And it totally kind of felt like it was getting political for a second there, and it totally flipped the script. And there's this scene right here where he basically sends this Doombot, which I think is a Doombot, and while he's given the speech, there's a certain bunch of countries that are already trying to plot against him, and he knows it's happening while he's giving the speech, and he sends these Doombots in to just go take them all out. And it shows this image, right? And that's a pretty cool image with the eyes of the Doombot and all the blood everywhere.
Yeah, it's cool.
But basically, it's the Avengers all trying to figure it out and stuff, and they're like, what are we going to do? We have to go in there. Black Widow reaches out to them and says, hey, Baron Zemo is getting ready to go in there, and he's getting ready to take him out. And Baron Zemo's like, yeah, my force is on the edge of Latveria, and he puts out a message saying he's going in to take him out. Nobody will tell us what to do. We're going into, basically fight against them. And the Avengers are like, okay, we got to hurry up and get there before all hell breaks loose. And, basically what ends up happening is they get a message come back out from Hydra, and it's Baron Zemo, and he's like, nah, me and Doom are cool. I'm going to help. Not only are we cool, but I'm going to help Doom do anything that he wants, and we're going to make hospitals, and Hydra is going to build all the hospitals now. And Doom comes on, and he's basically, like, I'm a good guy. I'm here to help, that type of stuff. And the Avengers are like, nah, this can't happen. And Thor is all pissed off. He's like, let's just go take this mofo out. And they go try to take it. What?
Thor's it.
Yes, he Thor's it. You got it. And they go try to take him out.
Dude, let him be.
Yeah, they go try to take him out, and they basically hit this big shield, this big magic shield. And Black Widow basically is like, yeah, I told you this is what happened when I tried to follow Hydra in, and it just wouldn't let me. So for some reason, they allowed Hydra to come in. So the Avengers realize that Hydra has now been transported to this flying base floating over the Earth, around the Earth like a satellite, right? This huge city. And they're building all this stuff up there. And so half of the Avengers break off to go check them out. And the other half of the Avengers are in Latveria trying to figure out how to get in. And when they go up to that flying base, they just start, the Avengers start, wrecking shit. And it turns out that basically Zemo on this flying base is a Doom bot. And they catch it, everything. And the problem is it's pretty good. The problem is when they find out it's a Doom bot, Iron Man's like, I'm gonna send this out to the world and show that it was a lie and this is a Doom bot. And the problem when he does that is all the Hydra forces go crazy and they start turning their weapons on the humans. And fucking Doom shows up on a fucking Doom Tyrannosaurus Rex, riding a back of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He knew all this shit was going to happen. He put it all into place, and the Avengers just start realizing it. Like, holy shit, he knew all this was going to happen, and now he's got this, and he's riding on this Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he's just preaching, telling everybody, I'm here to save you, and I'm the only one that's here to do this. Look at what the Avengers, they're not here to save you, all this stuff. And the Avengers are like, this was all meant to happen. Look at this art. Look how good this looks. When I first started reading this, I wasn't a fan of the art. I didn't like the way the Avengers' faces looked. But when it got to this moment with this riding Tyrannosaurus Rex Doom, the art is fantastic, dude.
That's freaking awesome.
Look at that. That page right there is gorgeous. So really good. Just really good book. This is the first issue. And I think everybody should check out the series now. What did you guys think when you read it?
I didn't finish this one.
I mean, I liked it. I like the way they set it up. Yeah, I'm with you. If I didn't know, and I can't help but know that to a degree, what we read from Age of Ultron to Guardians of the Galaxy when they released in Marvel now, that if you can't use all the characters in the movies or anything like that, like say Wolverine back then, but that I always think about now what's going to be happening, like possibly for a movie plot. So I can't help. The first thing I think of is that, the Doom on the big screen is going to be, and I guess this isn't that far of a stretch, but doing something like this, taking over the world, to a degree, taking over the world, leading something like that. And you're going to have Downey doing it, yeah. So something like that, man. That's
really
kind of
cool,
how, yeah. So, we'll see. We got time in the future. They're not going to use all those characters or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that it hits me like that. But you know what? I like seeing Squirrel Girl in it because people like her. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to keep up with this Rivals thing as best as I can, but it's hard for me because I don't pay attention to gameplay or play it myself, and I'm not gonna. But yeah. So characters that people seem to like, that could be a gauging ground for them as well. So
they did something really cool in this where when Doom first showed up on the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the characters are talking and Squirrel Girl goes, sorry, Victor Von Doom has a Tyrannosaurus Rex version of himself as a steed. And Ben Grimm goes, yeah, it's a long story. One that I guess ended differently than we thought, with a little asterisk like old school. And it says, one told in Fantastic Four number 13. Hell yeah. Right? That's dope. And it harkens back to that first, that Alex Ross cover. And they do it again right here. They talk about Thunderbolts. So this is just beautiful art. and the story was pretty good. Again, it started off, I thought we were going one way, and I was like, oh God, please don't, I don't want this, and it just totally flipped, went really good. I like it a lot. So I'm going to continue to read it, and we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, there were some good covers for it. The Clayton Crane Doomasaur, which is pretty interesting.
It's pretty good.
Right?
Yeah. I like it, man. Let's fuck it, man. Let's throw dinosaurs in.
Hell yeah, it's
Hell
even
yeah,
got a
dude.
gun.
You know,
too.
Venom's got a horse.
It's even got
right?
a gun. Look, it's got a little pistol.
Dude, I was literally just looking at that. Was that a gun? Was there a gun in the comic, or did he just had it like
I don't remember
in
a
his
gun
in his
the
Doom
comic.
belt?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Good thing he's got a hood though.
Snub nose. just like a 1970s beat cop.
Yeah.
And let's
Jesus.
we've got the Green
awesome.
Hornet over here. What? And I mean, honestly, if anybody needs a hood to conceal themselves, it's a dinosaur.
Yeah, dude.
Especially a Tyrannosaurus. Those are very unassuming. Because if he didn't have that hood on, maybe he wasn't standing next to Doom. I think he was just a regular Tyrannosaurus.
There's the John Tyler Christopher negative space.
Why does he look nerdy?
Yeah. Look like glasses, maybe?
Yeah,
Braces.
braces. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. That's a little too negative for me.
There's a Rose Besh. The Rod Rice is okay, but most of them aren't really that good other than that Clayton Crane. The Rose Besh is the 1 in 100 virgin, but just get the trade dress. That stuff is cheesy. I like this Psylocke regular cover by Mahmoud Asrar. That's a great cover.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do we know I mean, do we know where they're doing their recruiting, or it's just there's an international market that just we're not privy to?
For their
Because I
artists
see
and creators.
so many new artists with like
Yeah.
badass new styles like every freaking week when we sit down here.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice homage. Kari Randolph.
I feel like I'm gonna see that tomorrow.
Yep. There's your Spider Boy and Deadpool Boy, or
Bro, look at that minor ding, dude.
this
Well,
one.
they already had that. I have
All
one
right here. Yeah. Yep. The Mark Brooks Ghost Spider cover comes out, which is excellent. Absolutely excellent. The red is just a little much though, but it's still good. This Lozano cover right here. Look, 2 in 1, right? Look how good this is. He's got this style that is I like that cover.
It's cool.
There's a Stegman that's good for X-Men. Just look at this Sway magic cover. And it keeps going.
I like
This
the Mark Brooks animated stuff, man.
This series, you like it? I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No. But that's interesting that you
How was
like
that
it.
first?
Holy
How was that
shit.
first? They're calling that Kidpool first appearance.
I don't know if it's his first appearance.
I thought that's what it said on there.
Boy.
Deadpool Boy.
That's different than freaking Kidpool. This isn't like exactly that
it's
old.
It's a dead pool boy.
Was he over at Tommy Lee's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, whose wife was he fucking?
Sorry for
Yeah,
the deep cut on that one.
allegedly.
That's the girl. That's Spider Girl. It's not Deadpool Boy. My bad.
Hold on, man. Kidpool.
All right.
Kid Dead. But
Check out
there's
this
Kid
cover.
Deadpool was in. Was that the first appearance? The one with the homage to the first Robin Tech 39 or whatever it was.
Probably. Yeah, I remember that. So this is a new series called Bug Wars from Jason Aaron. Look
Ooh.
at this cover.
Yeah, this is the Mahmoud Asrar one too, right?
Yes. It's a
Ooh.
1 in 50.
It's gonna be a big book, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Mahmoud Asrar does the art on the interiors of this. This is by Matthias Bergara. Matthias Bergara. 1 in 50, and that is awesome.
That's pretty cool, man.
So I'm really looking
they've
forward
got
to
a-
this.
Yeah, they've got a Peach Momoko cover
Yeah,
there yet.
a lot.
Bro,
Here's-
Bitterroot.
Oh, they've
look at
got
that.
the
That's
Peach.
nice.
They've got a her regular cover. They got a 1 in 100
Yep.
version for that.
Pepe LaRose.
They just
Look-
take off the term Bug Wars.
Look at this Bitterroot cover. Yeah. This is an ash can. Bitterroot, the next movement. Look at that.
Ooh, did that
cover.
just get dropped on retailers?
I believe so. I don't know a lot about it.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, I want to find one now.
Yeah.
That one's badass.
Yep. So we got to find more information on that. Creep Show. In Love. We're going to talk about some Valentine's Day covers. This 1 in 10 Horvath is great. I don't know about you guys, but I love candy hearts. I grew up on candy hearts. You got to let them get hard though. They can't be soft. You got to let them sit out for a while.
Yeah.
And they are just amazing. And I love this cover because of it.
It's cool.
Nostalgia. 1 in 10. Copra, Savage Dragon, 1 in 25, like the Spawn that they did for number 3. That's coming out, I believe. So that'll be interesting. Keep an eye on that. Feral, number 10. You got what's this? A Fangoria variant.
Yeah, Fangora homage, dude. Not bad.
Yeah, I like that. You got the Gary Frank second print of number 10 of Geiger. Glowing Woman, first appearance. This number 11 Peralta cover is
That's sweet.
amazing.
I
Yeah,
like that a lot.
so good. I haven't read this issue yet. Just amazing. That's a good cover too by Phillips. Tim Seeley Hack / Body Bags cover, which is really good. The Hive. I don't know what that's about. Let's check it out. Scotty Young, I Hate Fairyland, number 20. Black and white version and a 1 in 10. Maria Wolf, look at this. Second print. Lucky Devils.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hung out with her at we talked to her for a little while over at the Megacon. She's fiery.
Yes, she is. She's awesome.
That's a cool cover.
I only talked to her once in San Diego. It was a werewolf. I was drunk. I was like, I really like your art. Like, it looks like it looks different than like other art, but I like it. It's good.
Transformers number 17. I'm gonna read that too tonight. It's got a really cool 1 in 50.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's badass, dude.
Right? And this Bjorn Barons one's awesome too.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear change. That's my mother-in-law, bro. She can hear that shit from a mile away. Because she dropped 2 quarters, the dime, and a nickel.
I like this Mike Choi cover too for that. With RC, that's cool. That Carl Kerschel connecting. They all look good. All these look good.
Yeah, they are
Ooh.
doing a ton.
Wow, look at all
and
of
they're
these.
they're so good though.
This one right here is amazing. Holy cow.
Bro, look at that connecting one, dude. Are you
Yeah.
serious? It's fucking badass, dude.
Tyler Kirkham, unknown. There's a ton of them. There's got to be like 15 of them. Jesus.
God, man, those Tyler ones bug me though.
Yeah.
he puts the cannon on the wrong side of the arm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's like on the underside
the
instead of the
underside.
outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drives me bananas.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I see that. You're right. Witchblade. I like this Witchblade cover right here.
yeah. Like imagine if he had to eat, man, and that cannon go like under the table every time. It's such a
right?
pain in the ass, dude.
Have you guys
Yeah.
heard of this artist? Look at this cover. That's badass. Camilla De
Oh, yeah.
Erico and
She's
Asuka
great.
111. So there's a new artist. Very manga-ish.
Yeah.
Eastern style. All right. Absolute Everything. Absolute Batman number 5 came out. You got the Mark Spears variant. We've seen that before. We talked about that. You got the Ian Bertram, Noel Jones, Clay Mann. The Dragoda regular is badass. You thought this was pretty good, right, Clutch?
I enjoyed it, man. I'm really liking the series. Like it's it's the Snyder's doing such a good job of like playing with, you know, where you think it's going to go and what it's doing, and it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. He was born to write Batman.
Also, the John Boy Myers Absolute Batman for Megacon was awesome, and I think they sold out on like the first day.
Wow.
Yeah.
The one in
The other hot
25,
book
right?
from Fan Expo was the Spawn 360 black and white.
Yes.
That was a big book.
Yeah. There's all your different prints.
That Action Comics is pretty cool.
This one, the Malenkov.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gleb Malenkov is really good.
You click on that one, dude.
Yeah.
It's got a skull, Brian.
Yes, it does.
I like it. I like the
Atomic
trade.
Lockup.
I honestly love the trade on that, the way that looks.
Yeah. I think we're starting to fall in love with trade dresses more because we're so tired of the virgin covers. I love it when a good trade works well.
I've always been partial when it doesn't block anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm good. You know, like that Souza Micah second print, Catwoman. You know what I mean? When they're just, did you just put that over her butt? Like, you know.
Ryan Benjamin, Black History Month is Steel.
The Oscar Yildirim.
1 in
what has he
25.
done? Dude, he's a badass artist, dude. Like, he's done some cool covers.
Torrin Clark. That's a really good Torrin Clark. That's actually a really good Superman cover.
I'm kind of overlook Superman a lot, just because I don't know, it's so abundant. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's the longest running character, you know, and I'm getting like a lot of Superman fans in my shows and in my live shows, and I'm like, I need to pay a little more attention to Superman and Absolute Superman. People are really loving that, and the Batman took off, so I know I focus more on that. Wonder Woman's always Wonder Woman, so focus on her a little bit as well. And I need to pay a little more attention to Superman, especially with the movie coming out, and he's got a dog. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Tula Lote.
God, I hope that Superman is good.
I think it is. It's good.
I'm same thing. I know I'm gonna like it, but like I want everybody to like it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy. Only I like the movie. No, I'm gonna like it. Man of Steel is one of the few that I didn't get to see, like first time, like right away in the theater, and where I lived close to a lot of movie theaters at the time, and I went down just like when I got off work at 4, so I did like a 4:30 showing, and you know I sat kind of close in the dark. There wasn't many people there. And you know the tone of that, you know, the first Cavill, the tone of that is not something where you're gonna get like 10 million audience reactions and stuff like you're going to an Avengers or Deadpool, where it might be more fun. So I was like, holy shit, this is great.
Ashley Wood Batman.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's just so many good covers this week. It's unreal. It really is crazy how many good covers there are. Dave Wilkins does a Green Lantern Corps cover.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There you go, Dave.
New Gods.
He's doing some con somewhere near, I think near you, Hood.
What? Which one?
I don't know. Check his Instagram. I don't know. It's not like one that everybody's
San
going to go
Antonio,
to.
I think.
Check his Instagram.
Look at
Okay.
these Heat
It's in
Seeker
Texas.
covers. These Heat Seeker covers, some of these are really freaking good.
Okay.
This one?
Immediately buying those.
That one's really good. That one's good too. This one, Ivan Talavera, is really freaking good. Fortunately, it's 616 Comics.
Bro, they got Black Widow on there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. But that's good art.
Don't be doing that, dude.
It's really good art. Yeah. That's Cedric Pouliot, but 616. Lenore is back. We've talked about that. There's Vecchio for a Girl Called Cthulhu. Some interesting covers. Tentacles. For all you tentacle freaks. I ain't kink shaming. It's all good. Cyberpunk. All right. There is a. Let's see if I can find it. That's a good one. That Welcome to Maynard. I heard that's pretty good. That's crazy. That Dan Hip, Where Monsters Lie. There is a Valentine's Day cover. Did you guys see? Ooh, look at that. I like that one. The Jim Henson's Derek Kim cover.
It's cool.
Yeah. Miguel Mercado, one per store. See how that plays out. That's a cool cover right there. Mine is A Long Lonesome Grave. I guess they used to do that to like, didn't they used to do that to like vampires, people they thought were vampires? They nailed down their bones so they wouldn't come back out. It's a pretty crazy looking cover. It's a #1 too. Let's keep our eyes on that. And then Monster High, Dick Tracy. That's a crazy cover right here. I don't know what this is. This is The Hexiles. Look at this cover. It's a Cullen Bunn book from Mad Cave. #4. Grim Tales of Terror. Atula Lote cover for Cam Girl #1. And then these I thought already came out, but I love these covers, so I'll just talk about them anyway. Ivan Tao Trample is amazing.
Yeah, those are. Did they get redone, relisted or something?
They must have been relisted because they were supposed to come out in January, like 22nd, I believe. There's a Jock second print. There you go. We'll end on this one. But there is one really crazy. There you go. Look at that. You won't feel a thing. Cool. Yeah, from Distillery.
That's cool.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. Look at. Let's see if I can find it. There is. Here we go. Look at this. Grim Tales of Terror #2, Paul Green, Alice in
Paul
Wonderland.
Green, right? Yep, there we go.
Mama!
Oh, wow.
Mama! It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts, Jesus Christ.
Damn, happy Valentine's Day. Damn it.
Yep. So that one's great. There's a lot of booby books. But there is some that are very interesting this week. How about a Shikari Lady Death cover? Did you guys see this?
Oh, no, and it's legit. Yep,
It's legit.
obviously.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, look at this.
Get behind me, Satan.
Look at that cover. This is a big deal. I think this is Shikari's first Lady Death cover, right? Is it first or second? I think it's first.
Probably first.
Damn.
Yeah. That's fantastic. And there's obviously a bunch of them. But go to Coffin Comics. Check it out. Let's go. I'll run through them real quick here. Hey, hold on here. I just want to see the Shikari ones. There's a bunch of the Shikari ones. Here we go. There's a different type.
Oh, mama.
Yeah. It continues. It keeps going. As you can see, there's tons of them. There's some not so safe for work ones too.
That's dynamite level. Dynamite level number of variants, dude.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Bro.
They know what they got, bro.
Oh,
Somebody's going to try and
that's
collect them
ridiculous.
all, dude.
Who's buying all those, right? Like, come on.
That's
One a
Sworn
day,
Nation.
one a day, bro.
Sworn Nation is who's buying all those, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, you got one of these, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those, man. You don't,
Hey, bro,
that's crazy.
if the bow was outside the cover, like you could tie the bow on the outside of the cover. You know what I mean? The bow
I'd
is
have
living
that.
outside the cover.
I'd
That'd
buy
be
that.
dope.
Yeah. Lot of Lady Death stuff. And then I think that
Oh, what's that
might-
cap? Go back up. That one.
This one right here. Symbol
Yeah,
of Truth,
symbol of truth,
Homeland.
homeland, and
What is this? Captain America, Symbol of Truth, Homeland, Infinity comic. Must not
that's
be.
that's a good comic. Is that digital? What the
It
fuck
must
is
be
that?
digital. Yeah, digital exclusive.
I knew it.
Yes, sir. You got it. You hit it on the head. Yeah. And I think that, yeah, there's more. There's more. Lady Death. Tons of Lady Death. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is
Damn,
New
that's a
Comic
lot
Book
of
Day.
books, man.
Right? There were so many good covers this week. That Bug Wars was really good. Doom One Above All was good. I still need to go read Batman and Transformers. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff. So, but anyways, there was also this. Shout out. I got, God dang it. Damn it. It's a 616 cover too. What is
Hey,
the
bro,
hell?
that's good, dude.
It's awesome, man. But it's 616. I listen, I don't care if you guys enjoy 616. I just won't buy from them. It's just my opinion only. But man, they have been choosing some really good covers lately. That is damn good
That's
Zerdy.
cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that is damn good Zerdy. Really good. So, this was really good too. I saw this. Shout out to Lucas. He pointed this out. New Legends Dawkin. But it looks really good. Look how good that head sculpt looks. The mohawk. And then this is really cool. Check this out. Garbage Pail Kids Chrome
Oh wow.
Series 7 is out now.
Isn't there
So-
just one artist did all that? I think.
No. What do you mean?
I feel like just did they make a Chrome version of just the 7th series?
Yeah, so it's a Chrome version of the 7th series
Oh.
featuring the original artwork and then unused stuff that didn't get made. They actually print in this stuff. And then they
Maybe
have
some
the
like
artists.
one-offs that
Yeah.
they put a new artist in. That's something like that.
So this is a lot of this is John Pound stuff and that other artist that got really big. Who's the other artist that does all the Garbage Pail Kids stuff? The original Garbage Pail Kids GPK stuff. Chat.
Pingator?
Is it Pingatory? I don't think so. It could be.
No. I don't know.
But yep, they're up to Series 7. And I love
That's
that.
fine. Remember,
that
dude,
one.
remember you opened Chrome for like hours and got nothing?
Yeah, it sucked. It was retail chrome. It was retail chrome.
Yeah,
But it was
oh,
worth
yeah.
it. I pulled the super. What are you talking about? I pulled a superfractor out of it.
You did?
Yeah, don't you
With
remember
me?
that? Yeah.
Oh,
I pulled a superfractor. Yeah.
well, that's cool.
I pulled a
I don't think it was on that. I don't think it was the one that it was me and you.
yeah, it was on the collectibles show.
I think you put no. We and you had one that was just a break.
Okay. Maybe it was remember
We had
okay,
all
I
those rack
remember what it
packs
was.
and a bunch of other shit.
Yes, I remember, yeah.
I think with us we got nothing. I know which card you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure you pulled it somewhere. Not there.
This is cool too. Check this out. This is from Mondo. The real Ghostbusters. They're doing real Ghostbusters toys.
Oh,
This is the
that's
112
cool.
scale. Look at this. Yeah.
Those are that's awesome.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Look
That's
at
so
how
cool.
good these look.
Is that Dinkman?
Yep. Look at this. That is amazing.
Bro, we need to stay Puff Marshmallow Man, bro. Let's go.
Egon, no, that's Spangler. Egon Spangler,
Spangler?
equipped with his trusty proton pack, particle thrower, and ghost trap. And each of our real Ghostbusters comes paired with a goblin from the show. In this case, the blue intro ghost. Look at all those.
Doesn't that blue ghost there look like Andy Samberg?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking funny.
Look at that.
We all saw it. It's like, yep, that looks like. That's hilarious.
Remember he
Wow.
played that rapper, like Mr. Freeze or something like that.
Remember they
And
did
then
a
he would
Bash
rap all-
Brothers music special.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
he did with
Wild shit, dude.
So
What?
nuts. So nuts.
Yeah, that was when it was like the when Saturday Night Live was good. So
when he would punch everybody that was trying to eat some food. You remember
Yeah.
that?
Threw it on the ground.
Did you see the golden auction on when you click on eBay? So like on the eBay app, there's a golden auction links to like it's wild. I mean, see if it's still here.
Top Series 1 came out. These are some of the pulls that have been pulled so far.
Bro, that Barry Bonds looked badass, dude.
Right? I like these lumber cards, these heavy lumber cards with the autographed game used bat,
That's cool.
right? One-on-one sketch of Ellie De La Cruz. They do a no name on front because it's the 1990 35th anniversary of
Frank
1990.
Oh, it's
Frank
funny.
Thomas.
Yeah. Barry Bonds is good. I mean,
Yeah.
So that's everything that basically came out today, which is
It's before Barry shot the steroids in his head.
yeah. I'm staying away from cards, man, the best I can. It's hard, but I haven't bought anything, and I'm not gonna.
It's
stay away.
hard, dude. Like I want to open some packs, dude. And
They're so expensive, man.
Yeah, dude.
And the
crazy
ROI,
expensive.
and like I just want to have some fun, but for $50,
Yeah. No way.
you know,
It's not worth
come
it.
on, man.
Yep,
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Out of principle, I can't do it, man.
I'm with you,
Right.
brother. I'm 100% with you. It is not worth it. It's too expensive, and until it goes down, I'm staying away.
Hey, dude, and Paul Skeens, dude, how many fucking 101s does he have, dude? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Enough already, dude. Like,
Yep.
get out, fuck out of here, dude.
All right, I do have some very interesting a quick market report. I got some fun stuff from market report that we get to talk
Shall
about
we?
tonight. So here we go. Let's check it out. Starting off, I love the Garbage Pail Kids Nat Jones that he did for Garbage Pail Kids Origins. I love that
Wow.
cover. Yeah. And you guys can see it. It's still selling for a decent amount. And 9/8.
Who-
Yeah.
Wasn't that a store? What store did that?
Yeah, Gotham City Comics here in Phoenix.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Yeah. Really cool book. Great cover.
And I've got OA from inside that book.
Yeah.
Mm.
All Mark Spears stuff continues to sell. The Bride covers for issue number 1 are still $200 books. Issue number 1, the 1A cover is a $200 book. People are starting to get their Mark Spears stuff back graded now, and a 9.9 of the issue number 1 second print Halloween cover sold for $1,600.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then a couple, I think 2 or 3 Bone number 1 sold. And this is a perfect example of, even in low grade, certain books just are so rare and are so classic. A 5.5 of Bone number 1 sold for $1,000, $1,100. So, and then a 7.0 sold, and I want to say one more sold, but I might be wrong on that. Blue Monday, Raw, $200 book. Still.
Wow.
Yep.
So you did good on that SS hood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, my friend.
You got a freaking raw dog here for $2.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I overpaid, but like Campbell signing in that baby blue, dude. I got it.
No, I don't think you overpaid.
You did it right, man. You did it right.
Just because we're used to pressing 9/8 doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that shit, you know?
Yep.
I try to tell people that too. Oh, 9.6, and I'm like, come on, man, that's not a shitty grade.
Yeah.
It's just not worth as much. I don't know what to tell you.
It's our evolution, right? Like
Yeah.
Like Dick's back in 2017. Like, what is that? 9.6? Go kill yourself, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the human. We're human. We change. All right, this book is crazy. We've talked about this book before, either on Flipside, Beyond Wednesday, somewhere. Vampirella La Sanguinaria, number 6. This is a Mexican photo novella. The inside covers are nudie pictures of chicks, in a probably like a low budget porn, but they just took pictures of them and they're like fighting each other, But the cover is Vampirella, a new Vampirella style cover, foreign cover. I don't know who did the cover. The foreign guys could tell us, but this is a famous book, and somebody got one for $125.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, and then a couple of Turner things. I'm telling you guys, you can get Turner signed books for so cheap, and it's not going to last forever. It is not going to last.
That's a really good point.
Yes. Civil War number 3. This is a 1 in 75. It's the best 1 in 75 of all the Civil War covers, in my opinion. And it's the Iron Spider cover. This is where they first, around the time they first introduced it. And it's Turner, black and white sketch, signed, $180. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That's just criminal to me. So be on the lookout if you're Turner fans. It's not going to last very long. Genis, number 1, my favorite furry book of all time. This series is crazy, and somebody got a number 1 for $171. Congratulations.
I have some of those, but I don't think I have a number 1.
Oh, that number 1 is great. And then the first Terry Moore comic work is in Genis. Yeah, Genis number 7, I believe. It's and his first comic work is Francine and Kachu as furries, because they were originally supposed to be furry characters, and Strangers in Paradise became a regular series, so regular humans. But yeah, this Art Adams Starfire sketch is great. And
that's so good.
Yeah, $628. Just a great sketch for Art Adams.
Yeah,
and I love this Bruce Timm foreign variant. The Luke Cage cover, classic. We've talked about it before. That's $109. Somebody got
that regular one is going to start like getting like up there to where you're not going to be able to afford it anymore.
Yep. Spider-Man number 1, the Walmart UPC newsstand. This to me is, if you want to get the rarest Spider-Man number 1, this is the one to get. This one and the Spider's Web Todd McFarlane autograph are the 2 Spider-Man number 1s to own. I used to think it was the platinum variant and the chromium variant. I'm way off that now. There's a ton of the platinum variants out there. There's a ton of the chromium variants out there. There is not a ton of these out there. These are only sold in Walmarts, and most of them were trashed, thrown away. So the gold newsstand Walmart book is
It's on my short list right now, and a 9/8 you can wait and keep looking, and you can get in and out for about 1,500-1,600 on a 9/8 right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good buy.
It's the book, yeah.
I would do it. I would try to find, I mean, this is me, but I would try to find the new case. You know, those new ones, it's old, but they're flimsier. That book could have bounced around in there and been shipped like 10 times. And there's they could have taken like a tiny bit of damage or something. And honestly, the new cases look better. Otherwise they wouldn't have changed them. So
do you guys remember where you were when you first saw the McFarlane Spider-Man #1?
I saw it in a poly bag. I don't remember
like the first time ever looking at it and looking at the internal pages of this book.
No,
bro.
I mean, I still have my first one, and I remember like reading it, but I can't tell you.
Oh man, like if you don't feel like collecting books and you're getting burnt out, bust out Todd McFarlane Spider-Man 1 and read it slow and look at the pages.
Oh yeah,
and then you're right back to where you started. You know, like
and they had such such good quality on those pages.
Oh fuck yeah!
But we're like but you can go back to Spidey 298. Start with Todd right there, man.
Yeah,
and then you get your first Venoms and go in through the stories and awesome covers and everything he did, and him talking about how it. The worst thing he ever did was create those spaghetti webs because it took him so damn long. And you could tell like some of them, and this is by him saying it as well, but knowing that, like I wrote a farce on number 316, like that's sort of at the end of the book, man. He sort of just like, he has to kick the can. It takes so long, and he's got the freaking Spidey deadline. And I think they were like bi-monthly or something like that.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, dude. So he's got like the end, like the last 4 pages are always like, Venom hops away. Right. but still, it's worth reading in that style. And nobody really, nobody that I remember for interiors had style like that. Not like he didn't have any predecessors or people that he looked up to or anything, but really nice stuff.
I love, to me, this is one of the best Momoko top 3, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #100 variant, and this is a 9/8, $1,500. Still sells up there. Still got the value. And then more Turner. We're going to continue with Turner. To me, this is the Hulk #1 to be buying. This is the LA Comic-Con Wizard World. A Michael Turner Red Hulk. This is the
steal for $200, man.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. The regular ones are selling for like $385 or more.
That's just, I think people just don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a good point.
Yeah.
So
you can have a team and Team Momoko for $1,500.
Yeah.
For 7.5 of those Hulks.
Yeah. All right. This is crazy.
Not completely true, but you get it.
So there was a couple Star Wars of the Whitman packs that sold sealed. The 1 through 3 sold, but I like this 7 through 9, the first Jackson, because Jackson to me is always a crazy character that, like, when they were doing the Star Wars comic series, they had no idea what Star Wars is about. So like they would do these weird characters, so they have the Space Bunny character, that's just goes down in Star Wars lore. So I love that. Sealed, $150.
Weren't these second prints? These Whitman?
These Whitmans, yeah. So that's a cool one to me. And then this book in the middle, I have never seen, and it is amazing. It is one of the best covers I've seen in a long time. Wildstorm Comics, Friday the 13th, #1. It's from Wildstorm, obviously. But look at this Jason Voorhees. It's the Hulk 340 homage. And I don't know who does. It almost looks like. I'm gonna see if I can bring this up.
The girl looks like Adam Hughes.
Yes, doesn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it. It could be.
What
He
does
did.
it say on
some
the
stuff
slab?
back then, didn't he?
Does it say Adam Hughes on the slab?
I'm telling you, I think it is Adam. It is Adam Hughes, or it's Ryan Sook. It's one of the two. Here we go. Look at
Oh,
this.
Sook could be. That's a good call.
All right, here it is. It's Sook. It's Ryan Sook. Check this out.
Good call. Good call.
Look how good that is.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's so good.
It look like Adam.
What a great cover.
Yeah,
I've never seen that cover.
me neither.
So, $124 for a 9.8.
Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a tough book. I kind of know those books to a degree, and
I'm sure we talked about it before.
yeah, I'd imagine it doesn't look brand new, but I know it's really hard to find. There's no way that's not on all my want lists and email lists and stuff, you know.
Yep.
Other than that, or I just somehow missed it. Not if I missed it, that means it's probably rare.
And then one of the best. There's so many good Swamp Thing covers, and a couple caught my eye this week. Obviously, this is a great one. Swamp Thing #7, the Bernie Wrightson Batman cover, and a 9.8 sold for $1,100.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a cool book.
Fuck yeah.
So another one I actually wrote on, but yeah.
Remember we were talking about Sonic the Hedgehog #75. It came out in December or January, and I remember thinking to myself, this is going to be a big book. The 1 in 50s are selling for $180 now. So yeah, a lot of money this last couple days in Sonic variants for the IDW series. I saw a set of 4 ratio 1 in 10s sell for like $500, some crazy number. So, and then the Voltron Alex Ross. We talk about it anytime we see it. It is
So
How much
good.
is the trade dress, man? I just found 3 of them in my boxes.
They're so good.
I think it sells pretty well too.
They all do, yeah. Yep. That's just such a good
Awesome.
cover. It's so tough. So tough. I think Nate that was talking about this recently? Anyways, $350 for a raw copy. Dynamic Forces variant. And then the Lost Boys Vampires 14 replica, a 9.9 sold for $1,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, you can find those easy, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
I was just talking to a guy about
Never
that.
seen him.
I do. I have. If you want to see, I have pickups from the HorrorCon. About like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
can pick it. That's about right. That's what I got mine for.
Next we've got. I love whenever Marvel Age gets some love, and this is a great Bagley cover. This Marvel Age 114. It's a newsstand and it's a 9.8, which both makes it rare. $250. Marvel Age is such a great series to mine cool books from, and when you find newsstands or high grade copies of Marvel Age, it's fun. And then this book, I love Neil Adams, Detective Era Neil Adams, 1 of 8, only 6 9/8. Sorry, a 9.8, only 6 9/8 of it sold for $3,250.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how impossible any of those books or a 9 and above are.
Yeah.
Any of those texts from Neil there.
Yep. And then the famous Thanos 13 Albuquerque variant, a 9.8, $1,300.
It's strong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a great cover, man.
Yeah. Very rare.
Probably one of the best Thanos covers ever.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
They would beat it.
More
Tough
Turner.
98.
Check this out. A rare Aspen cover, Aspen Splash 2007 swimsuit spectacular, signed by Turner in a 9.8 signature series from CBCS, sold for $119.
Dude. Just buy it.
Yes. Yeah.
Just buy it.
Yep.
Dude, I don't understand, man. I mean, are we ever gonna get to the point where he's the new
Dave Stevens.
Dave Steve? Yeah, right.
It'll happen soon.
It's right there. I
Yeah.
mean, I still even as yesterday I was digging yesterday after we picked up mailers and stuff. I dropped at 2 shops, man. Any of the any of the turns I saw that weren't just,
B.
raw dog $20,
Yeah.
$25. I'm like,
Yeah.
bloop, 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 put them in a box.
Yeah.
Worry about them later, dude.
Oh yeah.
And then look at this. This to me was such a steal. Whoever got it, a Swamp Thing #9, one of the most classic Swamp Thing covers ever, signed by Lynn Wein and Bernie Wrightson, signature series 7.5 for $500. Just
Wow.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, more impossible signatures.
Yep.
I wonder if that's the same seller of that other Swamp Thing book.
Probably was, most likely. This same seller that sold this $500 one also sold another signed one for about $500 too, but it wasn't as good as this. Yeah. And then the classic Jason Pearson Gen 13 Janet Jackson cover only came in the box set. Very rare. There was 13 variants in the box set. They were all homages basically, and J. Scott Campbell did it before anybody else. So he was the OG on those homages, and he killed it with that box set. 13 amazing covers. They're hard to find in high grade because they weren't bagged and boarded in the box set, and there was a lot of movement, and they're all color rubbed, every single one. So yeah, to find a 9.8 of these books is hard, and this is the best one of the set next to the signed Chromium, in my opinion, and $260. I still think that's a deal. That's a steal, in my opinion. So. Ton of Miracle Man's 15 sold too. It was kind of weird. I also saw Long Short talk about it. Final. Was this the final issue? I can't remember if it's the final issue. I think didn't Neil Gaiman take over?
Yeah. What is that? 1988.
Yeah, I think Neil Gaiman took over at some point though, didn't he? I can't remember. But the Kid Miracle Man storyline in Miracle Man is one of the greatest storyline in comics. If you haven't read it, there's a problem. Go read it, please. It's game changer, and it's Alan Moore at his finest. And, of course, Miracle Man's first appearance was in Warrior #1, along with the first appearance of V for Vendetta. Both Alan Moore, amazing properties. And for some reason, this book is getting a lot of love. There was a ton of copies sold, raw, graded, all over the place. And 9.8 sold for $211. So... This Simpsons book I've never seen. Simpsons Comics 161 Donkey Kong tribute cover. A 9.8 sold for $350. I've never seen that book.
I need to just start going through Simpsons covers because it's probably not going to be hard to tell which ones sell.
Yeah.
Although none of them are bad. That's a problem too.
Yeah.
They're all fun, dude. Like,
yeah.
God, it's amazing how long that show's been around.
Shout out to Mark Spears, who's in the chat. He says, "Hey all, some big news.
What up?
We are officially being distributed by Lunar and Diamond now. New FOC for Monsters #4 is 2/24. So Monsters will be distributed. So
Awesome.
all the Monsters fans, yeah, good for Monsters and Mark and
nice.
Yeah. This freaking Red Sonja book is super rare, and I don't think people realize it. Conan 24, the Canadian Quebec edition, the EH edition. These books are impossible to find outside of Quebec. They don't like letting them go. I remember Matt Roybal, when I first started talking to Matt Roybal, I was like, tell me some of the rarest foreign variants. And he goes, well, the EH copies out of Quebec are some of the rarest books you can find foreign wise, because for whatever reason, people in Quebec just don't like letting them get out of Quebec. And
it's because some Canadians use that shit for toilet paper, bro.
Gatekeeping. But this is a major key.
I'm just playing, bro.
It's a major key, and it is an EH version for $190. So,
do you have any EH comics?
I do. I have a G.I. Joe 21 EH.
Get the fuck out of here, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
How much you want for that?
Deals. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bro, you sneaky good stuff, Brian.
Yep.
Fucking devil, bro.
All right, a couple of books that used to be just monsters that are no longer monsters. Invincible Iron Man #9, the Age of Apocalypse variant of that book, the Turcoat variant, raw $125.
I think that was a what $5,000 98.
Yeah.
Vengeance
This one
also.
looks like it's ticked up, dude.
Still, dude, those are both $5,000 9.8.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I'm just saying it. Even dude, call it very fine. The 125 to 5.
Bro, that's bad.
Yeah. And then that Vengeance, man. Even though 9.6, a 9.6 of that book used to be like what, $1,500 easy? Easy.
My buddy had 298 newsstands of this book.
What?
Fucking sold them like one for like $4 or $5 grand.
Wow.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts, man. And they've just fallen so much.
God, $200, dude. That's nuts.
Yeah. It's nuts.
But you know, it's like had Riri and American Chavez never come out in any of the MC movies, and you were still waiting, like these books wouldn't be that low. The MCU fucked this up, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy how they
Right,
America Chavez starring in a Doctor Strange movie, and not only that, it was mostly under. We knew she was in it. It was mostly under wraps to the level that she was in that she was the star of the movie until it actually happened. You know, so
yeah, dude.
there's some big balls for them to
fucking
do
idiots,
that.
man.
Yeah, yep.
It's like they did it on purpose, dude. Like, hey, dude, let's fuck them up, dude. Dude, give her that shitty script, dude.
Pepe the Frog. Shout out to Jimmy Linguini. Pepe Now, very rare book from 2017 from the creator. Sold for $100.
Wow.
Yeah. That's probably cheap. Whoever got that probably got really lucky. And then I got a couple more before we get into pickups and call it a night. This was always one of the most striking covers to me when I first got into comics. And I remember first seeing this. It was just super striking. It's a Green Llama #6 from 1945, the end of the war. And he's holding a big stone. He's on top of the world, and he's holding a big stone, a swastika symbol. And he's cracking it. He's getting ready to throw it. And it's just a striking cover. Somebody got a decent restored copy for quite a bit. I don't know if it sold for $475, but under that or under. So
yeah, take off the 10% from 15% from MCS, probably $400.
Yeah. And then Catman is one of my favorite vintage titles. A lot of creator first.
Hey, look at the pieces of the comic, dude.
I know.
It just fucking fell off.
It's fucking
bro.
falling apart, dude.
Oh man.
And this
Dude,
is
them pieces are hanging on for dear life, dude.
look at that, dude. Yep.
Come on,
Just
bro.
classic. Yeah.
Bro, why would you take a picture? Like, it just makes it. You probably could have gotten more if you didn't make it.
There's
look
a
like it was
video,
falling
bro.
apart, dude.
There's a video. Look
A
at this.
video? Get
There's
the
a
fuck
video.
out of here!
Pretty brutal at the edges and a lot of pieces falling off.
Just gotta go with it, man.
Several pages in the middle.
That's full transparency right there, bro.
Missing several pages in the middle.
Oh yeah, I clean people's bags out before.
Of course, tape along the spine.
Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do though, man?
And
you know,
detached.
But that's also the stop. I'm not pressing this. This is history. Let it be.
And it sold for a lot of money.
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but you know.
Didn't I press a Catman for you, Clutch?
You did, yeah. This is Catman 1, I think.
Catman is one of the rarest series of comics. And people love the Catman.
Meow, man.
Yeah.
Meow.
More Green Lanterns, not llama this
I thought it
time.
was
And
funny.
this is the 7-issue collector's pack of the best series of Green Lantern comics ever. You get them all in this one. Oh, nope, this isn't it. But they're all DCU. Somebody
Nice.
got this for $175. It's unopened. They're all DCU
It may or
variants.
may not be a good deal though. Like I asked I know the guys that know. Like I would just ask first, and they're always like, they'll show a pack like this. They'll be like, "Oh man, somebody got this for $800 today. Holy shit, that's a steal almost." Excuse me,
Yeah.
right? And I understand and actually love that about comics. That's my favorite thing about comics is there's
This is
shit that
glow
you've
in
never heard
dark.
of that's worth a lot of money.
There's always an expert for the most obscure things. in
Oh, we
comics.
know every idiot that exists, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, actually, I'm wrong. Imagine the shit that the people we haven't met.
This is gonna blow you guys away right here. Somebody got this for $199, and it feels
Bro,
criminal.
what year is that?
Okay, so this is
1940?
a scrapbook from World War II.
What?
They took a cover of Superman #2 and used it as the cover of the scrapbook. Okay, and they made it themselves. Look at the interiors of this. This was $200. I can't believe this. See? Check this
How do you
out.
find this shit?
Wow, that's
Brian, your job, you should find the market report before anybody sells anything.
Look what's in the inside.
And then it should be called "Look What We Bought."
Yeah.
The new fucking series, dude. Our pickups are just
Right.
like
It'll be
"Look at
tape
that."
delay. Right. It won't be live.
Right.
Look at it. It's all like maps and stuff. This is crazy. Wait until you hear the story about this. See them? All from the war. And it's got a Superman
Ew.
cover. Like,
Wow. And you know what? That's got to be like an estate sale or something, because if someone sold this and it's their grandfather's,
oh, I'd be heartbroken, bro.
unless they're like the last of
Yeah.
their line of the family, like I probably am.
So
Like,
this is what it says. It says this is a vintage used scrapbook featuring the cover of Superman #2 from 1940 during World War II era. It is a part of the golden age era of U.S. comics and showcases the character Superman. Let's see here. This scrapbook is a piece of comic book memorabilia. They don't even talk about the rest. It says World War II newspaper clippings. I want to know like where this came from. I feel
That's crazy.
bad. $200. It's amazing. So, and then this is crazy. You guys know I love when they do those the 100 projects where it's all the, and so this is the Wonder Woman 100 project that they did. It's the hardcover. It's signed by all the artists. George Perez.
shit.
Oh,
Like
that's
real,
cool.
like
Look at
actually
this.
signed.
Yeah, these are so they made a hardcover of all the sketches that all the artists did that they auctioned off for charity. And then the person had them sign the pages where their pieces are. So there's Perez. Hold on, there's more. Jeffrey Brown. Jim Calafiore. I mean, 39 autographs in this. Here's some of the. Let's see who they say who autographed it. Oh, okay, it says this is a limited edition hardcover with only 500 copies printed. It doesn't say who all the autographs are. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's just art.
John
Yeah, it doesn't
Cassidy.
even say. Oh, here it is. The artists include Franco Aurelani, Brett Breeding, Dan Brereton, Jeffrey Brown, Jim Calafiore, John Cassaday, Alan Davis, Tony Fleece, Jenny Frizen, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Mike Grell, Phil Hester, Jamal Eigel, Chris Ivey, Barry Kitson, Scott Koblish, Scott Collins, Rick Leonardi, Steve Lieber, Joseph Michael Linsner, Aaron Lopresti, Doug Monkey, John McCrea, Mike Norton, Jerry Ordway, Andrew Peepoy, George Perez, Wills Portacio, Joe Prado, Ron Rando, Craig
Lord.
Rousseau, Tim Sale, Stuart Sager, Tim Seeley, Walter Simonson, Andy Smith, Joe Staten, Jill Thompson, Chrissy Zulo.
Wow.
And it only sold for $417. That's not bad, actually. But still, I feel like that's a great deal for all this. And I would just go try to fill it up with everybody.
It's like
Right.
10
You
bucks,
can.
10 bucks a signature, man.
Yeah. What a great buy. Then check this out. Do you guys remember seeing this? I remember seeing this at some con we were at. And I felt like we bought them, but I don't maybe I could be wrong. I thought this was such a great cover. Street Fighter Masters Chun-Li #1. This came out in 2022. And I love how the video game is behind her,
That's fun.
right?
Yeah, I remember when this came out. I think we talked about
remember.
it on the show, Brian,
It's
because
What year
it
is
was
it?
the video game in the background.
Yeah. It's great cover, man. Sold for
I can't
500
believe I did
bucks.
not pick this up, man.
Yep. And then finally, more history, you guys. Check this out. This is amazing. Sold for 725 bucks. This is Liberty from January 4th, 1947. I think it's a magazine, but I could be wrong. But the cover, okay, is by this artist here, Chirac something from 1946. This is what gave Matt Baker the idea for his Cinderella love cover.
Oh wow, that's
Oh, that's why I've talked about it. Okay.
Look at that. How gorgeous that is. So check this out. Listen to what he says. Matt Baker's full page, obvious inspiration for his classic Cinderella love cover. This magazine was printed years earlier, original painting based on Rita Hayworth. Some Baker's collectors may not be aware of this history about this, one of his most famous covers of a book that sells for thousands. Very good condition, cover and all inside pages attached. That's amazing. That's the magazine that gave him the inspiration for Cinderella Love 25.
Yeah, you could see somebody buying this to put it with their Matt Baker book.
Yep. And look at the condition looks good to me.
Hell yeah.
Matt Baker liked his women stoned, and this is where it all started.
Hell yeah. Look at those eyes. I love those, man. Ooh. Look at that.
Come to bed, darling.
There's the back. I mean, just
sweet.
Crazy
Very
cool.
cool.
Yeah. 725 bucks. And that is the market report for February 12th, 2025. Getting some pickups.
Hell yeah.
You got some pickups, Leg?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nothing crazy. First shout out to Webster's Vault for these sweet Godzillas.
Hold
Yo,
on.
those are cool.
Right. Yeah.
Hell
These are
yeah.
absolutely awesome. Right.
Wow. Art
So,
Adams,
yeah,
right? Didn't-
Andrew Curry.
Andrew Curry, but didn't Webby also do an Art Adams one too?
I think he did.
Those are gorgeous.
I don't know. I grabbed some stuff from the show, and he
Yeah, there
threw
was an
these in,
anti-comics one.
which is So those. Sorry, should have picked them up first. 1 second here. First, so you guys always know I like Scarecrow Oven. So this is I had saved this art. I didn't know he did this variant. So this is just an awesome variant for.
Dude, that is so cool, bro.
Dude, it's insane. I would even save this offline and on a sketch. I didn't know they did it. You see the guy actually skating up there.
Fuck
This
yeah.
is I'll open it. This thing is beat. I
That's
think I
awesome.
found another place to get copies online, but they have them. It's like 5 years old, and they listed them at like 50 bucks. There's only a few hundred of them. This thing's beat. It's not even like very fine, but here's the back, which I don't think is him. It's whatever. So Coast City Comics. This is Rad Wraith from like 2019. And so anyway, just trying to grab him. He only has a few comic covers, but I found out that was the cover, and I was like, holy shit. Same here. I forget what these are limited to, but these are his too. The covers are fine. I don't know much about the series. Comics Tribe, but one's the Virgin, one's whatever. But he happened to do those. So because I like his work, let me grab.
I have those. The when I was on the lore show for Bird City, we had I think the writer
of Happy Hill.
So I went digging. I'll show you guys the important ones, or just ones you maybe haven't seen before. So there was a horror comic convention, and Elvira was there, and the line was so ridiculous I couldn't get her auto. I have the metal covers to the Adam Hughes Elvira. There's only 100 of. I've got like 3 of them. I was gonna hope to have those signed. I didn't. So anyway, I worked out a big deal. So prices or whatever. But we're gonna go with the Dark Horse Army of Darkness #1.
Oh wow.
Yeah, tough, really tough book to find there. So the guys, oh god, I feel bad. I want to look up his name and say it after this, or at least the name of the show. Super Girls Gone Dead, super rare hack slash.
Ooh,
as well. Yeah, so this book is really, really tough to find. And so surprised to find all these, but he's been putting them together. He's a big horror guy. Only 1,000 of these. Have you guys ever seen Maniac?
Oh yeah.
Wow, the crazy
dope.
New York horror movie.
Yeah.
It's only 1,000 copies printed and sealed. It says in there, and I was like, "This is a comic?" Like, well, obviously,
Bro, that looks like
comic.
Ron Jeremy, dude.
It does, dude. And the actor in the movie does. Look up the movie Maniac.
Yeah, it's crazy old school.
It is
cult classic.
insane.
Yeah.
Horror movie from the 70s. Yeah, you'll see there. Some I grab the flip. Sometimes I like and I just don't see. And some of them were really, really cheap. And so I grabbed those anyway. So I've got a Vampirella Death and Destruction Ashcan. I'm not sure where it came from. We're going to go with the Glenn Danzig numbers Jaguar God #6 Frazetta. So that was awesome. That's pretty cool. How are you going to find that? You're not going to go wrong with the Nightmares on Elm Street #1. Right. The Vampirella did the Stray Dogs. I didn't know that before. So I had to pick that up. And still any Adam Hughes Vampirella you see, you got to go home with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the $2 bin, Walking Dead 38. Yeah, of course, that's a no-brainer. And for sure I'm going Lady Death Lingerie.
That's dope.
Yeah, really, awesome. Really good stuff here. Or the Lady Death silver embossed, or the gold embossed Lady Death. Those are going to come, and these are super clean too. I have to check them a little better for scratches and stuff to figure if I'm going to grade them, keep them, what I'm going to do. So these spoof comics, man, they're rare. They're hard to find. So the Wolverbroad, I've never seen this in the wild, but I know it exists. It's been on my lot list for a bunch of stuff.
Motherfucker, man.
They've got like Dare Dame and stuff. Yeah, dude, this was just in a
bro. That one's badass.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you haven't seen this. Look up these spoof comics, man. Yeah. They got Dare Dame. They're kind of I sold a Dare Dame newsstand actually, which is completely insane.
Yeah,
probably should have kept it, but yeah. There's that. So Adam Hughes has a bunch of covers for that. This isn't Adam Hughes, but yeah.
Now, when we were in Baltimore, that was the one that I needed. I couldn't fucking find it.
Yeah, and this one's not too old, but any of the Perillo, so Red Sonja, Agents of Chaos, you can find that in there.
Great one, dude.
I'm pretty sure the same one I just showed, but like I said, I'm not leaving behind Adam Hughes Vampirellas. Right. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So keeping with the Adam Hughes Vampirellas,
Mama.
Yeah. These books are great, man. I just think the value on them and what people want to find and stuff, like now's the time to go dig them out if you can. Same, and sorry, man, I'm here. The glass at your ass.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go with the Texas rattlesnake, dude. I don't give a shit. I didn't have one of those, and I decided
from Victoria, Texas, bro.
I needed this. Yeah. Stunning Steve Austin. Same more AH with the voodoo covers.
Oh, those are tough. Yep.
Yeah, man. Don't see him in Binge, and the guy's got a right price. The guy was really awesome. His Outpost. I'll look it up after. Try to after this. Same with Deja Thoris sketch. Campbell as well. Yeah. We're gonna go first worker club. Probably Capullo is gonna go in there for sure.
That's awesome.
Saw him having that.
Was that the show? That little horror show.
There's one booth with hella books. I bought all these from the same guy.
Bro.
All of them, same guy. All he had was horror books, dude. Here's Brian's favorite. Yeah, dude. Arthur said the Sweetum, whatever the hell you say. But this Savage Tales, I'm sorry. This is gorgeous. This is one of my favorite covers, like for real. So had to grab that. These two I will say last. Same thing. Yeah, so he had just all this stuff, dude. Freaking this is one guy, one booth, all of this that I've shown so far. Warlord of Mars, the red Campbell variant, like 2012 maybe. So 2011 he has on there, so it probably came out 2012. Oh yeah, because I do multiples, so we're going Lady Death lingerie. Hey dude, let's go cosplay.
Yeah.
Vampiro
you know what that is? That's the very first Ed McGuinness professional art and comics.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, well, thank you, Brian.
Yep.
I know I should have bought it. It was in the $2 bin. So anything that was marked $2, actually, he just threw in, like the Walking Dead Deluxe Michonne.
Oh, beautiful.
David Finch.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
But he's had the green means $2, and then he's all, I just won't charge you for those. Wow. And then, or some Adam Hughes Witchblade.
Yep. Classic.
Right? He was like, dude, I appreciate you're going through everything. I'm all that. Fucking hell yeah, I'm going through everything. Well, are you kidding me? Right?
We should have just bought all his long box.
They would have made, dude, there's such good horror stuff in there. I mean, but I had some of it, you know. AH Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
You know. More, it's funny, still have the Midtown tag on this one, but some more AH Vampy.
Oh yeah, bro.
You know, I think this is the reprint though.
Who cares?
Yeah. Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
A couple bucks, dude. Yeah, we're going back. We're going back to some Lady Death Chromium.
Mm-hmm.
They do velvet covers of that one too.
I've got the red velvet one. I got
the Mark's still in here, but I grabbed a couple of his books also that are not in this pile, but they were the 3 and 4, the Witch and the Vampire, the newest ones. They're not the, not Kickstarter.
That's beautiful.
So we're going with this, come on, we're going in there. I don't know what this is. He missed one piece of blue tape on Vampire Girls, but I was just like, he missed one piece of tape, or maybe that
was intentional, bro. It was intentional.
It was intentional. And the funny thing is, like this one, you can see it's like scrunched up on the bottom. Somebody definitely lifted.
Right?
Does she have the other nipple too?
Some 8-year-olds in there, just like
yeah.
And then, man, I just love these so much that I pick up the Death Dealers.
Hell yeah, bro!
So I get all those.
That's awesome, bro.
Shit, literally 1 second. If it's sitting right here, I'll pick it up.
I love those little cons, going to those little cons and finding those honey holes. So a lot of fun.
Last year I picked up a long box, nothing but Vampirilla, dude. Like
what?
Variants and dude. I still haven't had a. You need something? I got you, bro.
Well, I'm sure you do. No, I mean, just like,
what do you need?
I need so much. No, but it's like
couldn't find
you guys find like, I found
and
box, whatever. It's crazy.
This guy was nice. I want to give this guy a shout out. Give me ones. And then haven't read these, but the guy sold me on them. This guy had a booth, so he had a couple of his own books here. Corrupt. Yeah, why does he have his letters backwards so I can't read it? Anyway, yeah, he sold me on his whole things and everything he's got going. Seemed like a nice guy. Edward Davis, Finish Line Comics. Adam signed up for me. He had a whole series and everything, and I was like, can you give me a number one of each of them there? Yeah, just to support. And let me try to Outpost 31.
After you took all his
great dealer,
books, bro.
No, that was a different guy. No, this guy had he had I don't know, 30 long boxes out or something like that.
No shit.
Yeah.
And it was all horror comics.
Yeah. I think he has more, but yeah, he sells Outpost 31 Comics.
Wow.
Anybody wants to follow them, it's just looks like at Outpost 31 Comics. Yeah, all kinds of horror stuff. And he had even more stuff that, like, honestly, I just and the prices were good. There was nothing like uncompetitive in there. He had other stuff I might have been interested in on other days, and like that. So that stack plus the Spears books and plus the Elvira books were that was I gave him $300 for that. So
That's good.
that was a good deal.
Yeah, man. They all look high grade, man.
And a good day. They're nice enough. They're nice enough, and you just can't find them. And so, yeah, I was sitting with this guy, and I was just like, "Oh, I'm just going. I'm making a pile." I'm like, "Here we go."
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was definitely a good dig, and a really nice guy, a guy named Andrew.
Well, Clutch, you already showed a one big pickup from the WonderCon, that Ryan Otley. You got any others?
Yeah, this is a bunch of stuff is actually in Lake's house.
Nice.
Because he's pressing a bunch of stuff for me. But so I
It's actually at my house. It's not in here. I dig it out for you. Yeah. I don't have your box in here.
I want to shout out to John Boy. So part of the Megacon stream we did. John Boy did he did this it's kind of, I'll see if I can catch the light here.
That's sick.
Whoa.
So
Holy shit.
It's the something that's killing the children.
Ooh.
I think it's a zero. I think it's zero, but it's a John Boy. And so he did it's the foil version, and then he did an outline, and it's a 1 of 1. So he just did it on the show. And then he also did his Ultimate Batman. He did an outline, and that went to it was like a 1 of 5. So I mean, there were 5 people who bought this book, and one of those 5 got the outline version, which is like super cool. So
wow,
bro, that is fucking epic, dude.
And then I needed to get a couple extra signatures from John Boy for a couple people who bought books on the stream. And later on that day, he signed them, but he signed them in pink, and he signed them the big clutch. He signed it in pink, John Boy, and then it says big clutch, and this is 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5.
Awesome.
So it was I was like, that was pretty sweet. It was really kind of him to do that. So
that's very cool. He is an absolute stud, man.
He's such a good dude, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, the one time. So, Sean, remember when you gave me we're doing the taste tests, and you gave me a stack of those Invincibles.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I graded some. So I got a 9.9. I probably told this. I definitely told it to you guys, but so I get a 9.9, and it's an Invincible 1 John Boy, reprint cover, but they've obviously done a lot of Invincible 1s.
Yeah.
But absolutely spectacular cover, 9.9. I throw it on eBay. I go back and forth. I go to send it out, and it's by mailing labels Jonathan Myers. And I'm all, what the? John Boy bought the 9.9 off me? And I'm like, oh, I'm over here haggling and shit. I have no idea, because it's his eBay name or whatever. It doesn't. His eBay name isn't like John Boy Myers 1 or something like that. And so I was like, oh, this is freaking awesome. And then so I hit him up, and I was like, hey, I'm glad that's very cool. I'm glad it's going to a good home. Hit me back like 3 weeks later, like, oh, hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you like my art or something. But
that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, that is dope. Clutch, you got any pickup? I mean, Hood, you got any pickups?
Not really, man. Like I think, I jump on so many pods. I'm always showing but I'm gonna show something. I picked up this bad motherfucker right here.
Oh, nice.
So,
Samuel Jackson's
I'm gonna read
book.
this.
Oh, look at that.
That's
Uncle
cool.
Sam.
Yeah, man, the bad motherfucker book, dude.
That is cool, dude. Not bad. Not bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back. Let's see here. Friday night for the Hot 10 and Saturday night for Modern Comic Mayhem. I have a Whatnot sale tomorrow. I think it's 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern, one of the two. Link is in the description. Leg, you have a sale Friday, I think you said?
Yeah, Friday at 4. But if you can't, I have to schedule the next ones. But I'm pretty much every Wednesday and Friday at 4:00. And I'm working in another show. It's probably going to be Thursday nights. So I'm gonna be doing a third show, but definitely been going at 4 on Wednesday and on Fridays. So
Nice.
I
Clutch, you
gotta
have
keep
any?
with that. I gotta advertise a little better, but
You have any shows coming up?
Not this week. Probably next week.
Gotcha.
It's been get through Valentine's Day, then prep, and then of course, like weirdly enough, like I started putting in my calendar all the conventions coming up, and holy smokes, it's busy.
yeah,
It gets
there's
busy.
that. And
Yeah.
life, man. People like ask you to do stuff.
Yeah.
Comics Pros next week. 2 weeks is Transformers Con and Emerald City Comic Con. Then you got WonderCon, C2E2. Like it's all.
You're doing all of them.
I'm not doing Emerald City Comic Con because it's the same weekend as Transformers Con, and that's right here in Burbank. So I figured I'd save a bunch of money.
Smart.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. I loved the last time I went to Emerald City Comic Con. It was so much fun, but it wasn't because Emerald City Comic Con. It's because I had just a great place to stay, and I would rather just stay up in that place the whole time rather than go to the con because it was so bad, dude. Seattle was just it was terrible, man. So hopefully it's better this year.
What was it? Fentanyl?
Oh my God, dude,
a lot
it
of
was
Finney
bad.
out there.
Yeah. So, but I'll also be back Sunday. It'll be my second eBay live show. I did do my first eBay live show on Sunday to test it out. So I'm going to be trying to go every Sunday night from now on at some point when other people aren't going. So I'm going to make sure to check out, with all friends and stuff and see when they're going, and I'll figure out what time that is on Sunday night. So appreciate everybody that joined us over there. But tomorrow night, Whatnot, gonna have a lot of fun. We've got I've got Walking Dead sales coming up. I've got Transformers sales coming up. I've got G.I. Joe sales coming up. I've got all kinds of stuff. Go check out the eBay store. Tons of runs up there. I'm putting up Buffy runs. I'm putting up Alias runs, Jessica Jones runs. Every Donny Cates Marvel run is up there. I just sold the Venom, I think, this last couple days. And then, so make sure you guys go check that out. Everybody's link is in below in the description. You can find all these guys in the descriptions. And then, of course, go check out all these guys on their eBay stores, just like this. This is BigLegg's eBay store, which you can also find below, and you can go find his eBay live auctions. You can do the same with Clutch, and you can do the same with me in those description links. That being said, we'll see you guys next time. Adios.